Hello, ladies and gentlemen, welcome. My name is SaulApe and I'm an ape. Yo. Let's find one impossible tree, imba tree, really quickly. Okay. Hello, my name is SaulApe and I'm an ape, and we are going to cast some Warcraft 3. The undead are playing. I don't have a lot of time, but that's not an issue. Okay, let's find some good position. It says this one.
Oh, are you hear and obey? I am yours. Yes!
Okay.
What task is there?
Not here. It's not looking too promising. Okay, this one looks promising.
Yes, Lord. Hey.
Doesn't work.
Excellent choice. Are you hear and obey?
Okay, maybe here.
What task is there?
What's up, gangster?
Yes. Taste my blade. Excellent choice.
Nice to see you. It doesn't work. Hello, Mr. Fung Barb. I'm just doing a warm-up, and we will start casting in a moment.
Yes, Lord.
I'm excited about Mr. Crab. I saw that he played a game of Undead. Welcome, Makura, for you. So here there is no impossible wood position. What I'm looking, as you can see, for example, here, there are positions on the map that basically protect your wisps. This Blade Master would like to attack those wisps, but I call them imba trees or safe trees. But yes, I'm not going to spend too much time on that. Yes, what is the difference between imba tree and the safe tree? I will show you. Hello, Mr. Underbed Gamer. I decided to spend 2 hours streaming. I miss you guys. 1 stream per day is not enough. How was the show match? Infi versus was there? Colorful? Hello, Mr. Pankofi. Nice to see you. For the viewers, this is a safe tree. Safe tree protects you from Blade Master.
Excellent choice.
Okay. So Blade Master can't attack them, but Footman can, right? And imba tree position is that even Footman can. So for example, this wisp is here, behind these boxes, and Footman can't reach. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to find one more tree like that, and we are going to start the stream, okay? And how I'm looking for those, I'm doing the brute force technology, so I'm checking every single tree. Oh, this one is looking promising. No, it's not. Okay, how to name it if not brute force? I spoke with Mr. Bernardo about this, and with Mr. Woblight, and with Mr. Hitman. Mr. Hitman apparently remembers all of the positions, but we need to... Oh, the tent! The tent! Look! There is this destructible, right? It has 75 HP. Okay, so this is another position that doesn't have a name. Because I think if you kill the tent, you can actually kill the wisp, right? Right? Yes, you can. Okay. So we need to find a name for a wisp position like that.
Yes, Lord.
Oh, Mr. Bandylog with the Christmas card Makura. Mamma mia. Speaking about that, ladies and gentlemen. Before we celebrate the new tree discovery, let me show you something. So I didn't have enough time. I'm adding you to Excel sheet, Mr. Bendilog, but for the viewers, look how many new Makuras we have. New Makura in Austria. Look, this looks like Bora Bora, basically. Look at this lake and those mountains. Beautiful Austria, ladies and gentlemen. My in real life friend Wojtalenko, who is working as a seller. He, ladies and gentlemen, has he took Makura to English Channel because he works on a ship. And he took Makura on the sea, and he's taking Makura to like some port, you know. How do you say in English port? Harbor? I need to change this. I just copies. A place where you can like park your ship. A harbor or something like that. Okay, so he took it to Belgium. Oh, port 2. Okay, perfect. Okay, thank you, Mr. Random Gamer. So yes. Okay, so what else we have, ladies and gentlemen? We have confirmed Makura in Canada, Vancouver. Mr. Carson is there. Oh, it's official. He showed this on stream. And today, Mr. Riza owns. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, this man takes Makuras for luxury vacations. And he took one to, actually entire Makura family, to Cancun, Mexico. I have a confession to make. I remember when I was reaching the level of like listening to English content that I could understand. Hello, Mr. AKB. Okay, because when I was like 20 years old, Mr. Toothpaste, when I'm not streaming in the evening, I behave weird. I'm just sad and I'm scrolling TikTok. But what I was watching Georgie Shore, Cancun edition, ladies and gentlemen. Georgie Shore Cancun edition, and there was a Cancun Chris there, who is like a local tour guide. Don't ask me. Yeah, I used to watch Georgie. I was learning English from Georgie Shore. That was a beautiful TV show. I don't know if I can show it on stream. Yes, I was learning English from this beautiful TV show, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, it's about like partying all the time and taking fights between males and actually females. They did fight too. Okay, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, that was my that's how I was learning English. Okay, ladies and gentlemen. So yes, Makuras are spreading. That's beautiful. And ladies and gentlemen, some people ask me, Saul, do I really need to get this Makura from you? Should like can I just print out the Makura? And I said no, it would be too easy if you can just print out the Makura. But ladies and gentlemen, there is one place on planet Earth where printing Makuras or even having digital Makuras is acceptable. And ladies and gentlemen, look at this. We have Makura on Bora Bora, but in digital form. Digital, because DHL scammed me. It was too good to be true, man, but Mr. Abstract took Makura to Bora Bora in digital form. I had 10 days to send him a Makura, 10 like work days, business days. And I called DHL, they said, Saul, €10 and it will be 4 days maximum. And it took like 21 days. So yes, ladies and gentlemen, digital Makura was acceptable. So thank you, Mr. Abstract, for that. But that's the only place on planet Earth, Bora Bora, okay? That's the only place on planet Earth where it is acceptable. So yes, am I forgetting somebody? Okay. There is Makura in Belarus, but I'm waiting for the picture. There is Makura in Czech Republic, but I'm waiting for the picture. I sent one Makura to one of those countries, but I remember which one. Okay. So yes, we have Mexico. We have Mexico on the map. Okay, guys, so I need to put Mr. Bendilog in my Excel sheet because it's 200,000 points. Okay. Is there one? Yeah, there we have some in Finland. We have Mr. Koff, who is a map website maker, and we have Mr. Nitsu, he was the first one. Well, I think Mr. Grinch is in United States of America, but I don't know if he travels. And Mr. Chris and Nadi, nice to see you in Warcraft 3. Thank you for checking out the stream, and I just started. We are going to talk about the patch, baby. And shout out to Mr. Chris and Nadi. When I'm scrolling TikTok, I'm sometimes seeing the clips. So shout out to you. Okay, so... Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, the Makura world is spreading. But yes, we need some Makuras in Africa, so somebody needs to book a vacation. Okay. Beautiful. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, so yes, let me... Makura. I need to add Mr. Bendilog, and we are going back. Man, digital Makura at Bora Bora, it actually happened. Like Mr. Saiso is in New Zealand, Mr. Sword Puppy and Mr. I'm Ocelot are in Australia. One day I will go to China, I hope, so we can do the... I can give Makuras to some Chinese pro players on some offline event. We have Nordrakar in India, but I failed to reach him once. So yes, there are still options. There is a lot of Back to Warcraft fans in Switzerland, so if there is going to be another Rara land, I think I will cover Switzerland easy. I don't know about Luxembourg. Why no China? Fortitude got Makura, and probably he forgot about this, but I didn't DM him. Maybe he is waiting, you know. Maybe he has it, but it's a little bit weird of a DM. Okay. Fortitude actually has Makura. I mean, I gave him Makura card. So, I gave Makura card to Focus, to Labyrinth. Yeah, Focus, Labyrinth, they have Makuras. But yes, it's a little bit weird. And Sog has Makura as well. Okay, let's not go there, guys. I digress. Okay, first thing first, we need to add Mr. Bendilog. And we have Makura on vacation only in Korea, right? It was Mr. Ser Saburo on Gimpo Airport, Seoul, South Korea. So it was top. Mr. Bendilog, you are in the Excel sheet. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 people for Makura special card. Card special. Yes, if somebody gets 200,000 points, and like if you send me information before, like let's say, I don't remember the English name for the 1 month before December, then we can. I will send. Okay. Okay, ladies and gentlemen. So that's done. Now I need to set up the YouTube stream. Mr. West, every IT guy in the chat will like it. There is a... Hello, Mr. Spike Reed. There is a Makura in a Rust City. There is a Rust City in Germany, and Mr. Westy took Makura there for vacation. Because apparently in Rust there is like Disneyland-esque thing, you know, like... roller coaster, so something like that. Yes, we have Senor Spike Lead as well. Welcome. Ciao. Calabria, Italy. There is no Makura in Greece. It's a big country. By the way, Mr. Vlad, I'm willing to sell Xmas. Okay, that's funny. Okay, we need to do some Warcraft, man. But yes, this guy, Mr. Vlad, I met him at Raralan. And he almost took Makura parachuting. Like he said that he knows a guy that is parachuting, like it's his profession, and he almost took Makura parachuting, but he said that he failed last moment. Hello, Mr. Wichita. So imagine Makura parachuting, and yes, we still need Makura in our International Space Station. So if you have any connections there, just let me know. Just let me know, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, yes, yes. No, it's just the... That's just the part of connections. Slowly but surely we are building them. Yeah, because Mr. Long Jacket, the creator of this beautiful website, would have to add space. I don't know how to add space, but he will have to do it. Imagine Makura in some kind of like a space suit, you know, like this bubble helmet. It's Maldives, ladies and gentlemen. People like to take Makuras on vacation. Mr. Decider in Maldives. Mr. Starbuck, actually he took it to Warcraft 3 event in Dubai. Bad Boom. Mr. Maro, Madeira, Portugal. Mr. Teco, Canary Islands, Spain. Of course, Mr. Riza, Hawaii. Mr. Abstract, Bora Bora Digital Makura. Again, it's only allowed at Bora Bora to have digital / printed out Makuras. Mr. Randomet Gamer had amazing vacation at Vietnam. Look at those pictures, man. Look at those pictures. That's crazy. And in Cambodia. A lot of in Europe. Mr. Simon, the first Makura in United Kingdom. Okay, do we have a viewer from this country? I don't remember which country is it, but there is one viewer that is getting Makura points for Slovakia, Christmas card. Ireland, okay. There again, there are still some options. From this country. I don't come to the YouTube chat. Welcome everybody. You make my birthday just a bit better. Happy birthday. Doing Makura in Miami, I add again. Mr. Marco YouTube, I think I got DM from you or something like that. So I'm sending them once per like 2 months, 3 months. So I will check my email, I will check every DM. So if somebody wants Makura, I usually send them free of charge. Send me Makura, send me an email with what I need to put on the envelope. Of course, donations, they help, but guys, send me an email. Send me an email with Makura in the title. Oh, Mr. Kozak, I need Makura from you, right? Mr. Kozak to add on the map. Happy birthday, Saul. No, I have Makuras in. I have birthday in April. Okay, guys, enough. Enough. We are adding. Okay, we need creativity of the Twitch chat. How do you call a wisp position? DJ Miku doesn't have Makura card, Mr. Toothpaste. He doesn't understand this, you know. So DJ Miku understands things like, you know, how to go to the party, stuff like that. Okay, guys, so look at this. This is a very rare position because Wisp is safe. Okay, perfect, Mr. Kozak, no problem. So look at this. There is a Wisp position that protects you from Blade Master. It doesn't protect you from the Footman. But Blade Master can kill the tent. Is the stream lagging? Are we lagging? I think not, right? Are we lagging? Say the word carrot. Say the word tent. Nope. Okay, that's good. That's good. It's fine. Okay, so say the word tent. Perfect. Okay, don't worry. Don't worry. Carrot. Okay, so I'm making a Wisp album. Layer units, and we are casting Warcraft. Don't worry. Don't worry. What about tree behind tent? How to call it, Mr. Toothpaste? Imba tree is a tree that protects you from both big and small unit. Safe tree is a tree that protects you from big unit. Can you put Wisp there? Yes, you can put the Wisp there. And how to call a position that it's safe only if Destructible is there. So what I'm doing now, I need to select the Wisp. And I need to select the tree as the trigger. Okay, but maybe we have more viewers, so maybe I will describe what I'm doing. Again, thank you, Mr. Chris and Nadi, for the follow, for the raid. No, the wisp is still reachable. Okay, so for the viewers, you know that you can put wisps on trees, right? This is nothing new. But there are some trees, not the tree. Okay, we'll see. 2 trees below. Okay, I just described the viewers, okay? So those are wisps, and they are on imba tree positions. So look, Blade Master wants to attack them, he can't. Footman wants to attack them, he can't. It's called imba tree. Only range units can reach them. For example, this is a normal tree. Okay, I gave with 1250 HP to have better testing, but... Okay, so this is imba tree, okay? There is also a safe tree. Safe tree protects you from Blade Master only / big unit. Okay. Do you see? But it doesn't protect you from the Footman. And what I'm doing, I'm basically checking out all of the positions. And I'm making an album. Okay, Mr. Toothpaste wanted another position. Mr. Azio, like, I always wanted to, like, participate in some learning map, because there is very little learning tools. Like, when people want to learn Warcraft 3, they usually complain about balance, kappa. For example, Mr. Toothpaste. If Mr. Toothpaste would spend all of this time that he spent on DMing me about some broken aspects of every race not Nidal, instead of this time spending on DMs, you'd spend this time on learning the trees, you definitely improve at Warcraft. Okay. So, ladies and gentlemen, okay. Yes, he would definitely. Okay, so let's check. So yes, I think with Mr. Bernardo we can make a mini game. Okay, Mr. Toothpaste. Woo, Mr. Toothpaste! There is an evacuation position. That's tricky. Toothpaste is smart. Toothpaste is smart. Okay, smart Toothpaste. Okay, guys, but enough. I need to save the map, and we do something more interesting than this. Perfect 3 with evacuation plan. What did I did? I clicked something. We will talk about the ghouls, Mr. Dato. I'm just warming up. 23 minutes in. We are going to talk about the ghouls, baby. You and me. Let's talk about the ghouls together. The map has been updated. Okay. Oh, it's not that. Okay. Are there any undeads left on the ladder? Ooh, Senor Starbaco is playing. Senor Starbaco. Okay, Krav versus Kodo Gauchi. Okay, what are we casting? Question. What are we casting? Well, Starbuck is not playing versus Undead. Okay, let's warm up casting with Taesiok versus Starbuck, maybe. Saul, you have 1 strand of hair out of place. Mr. Wichita, I never put any attention to this. Hello, Mr. Dato. Hello, Mr. Bronicopter. Hello to beloved YouTube viewers. Nice to see you guys. Hello to the Twitch viewers. Okay, I have a real question. Are you ready? So, I was thinking about that people complain that, you know, that Undead is unplayable and so on and so on. When Pala Rifle nerf went through, 9 nerfs. We got 9 nerfs. And some other races got buffs, actually. So it was more, but we got 9 nerfs. I think my MMR dropped around 100 to 150. The problem is that I was forced to play like Archmage versus Night Elf. So I wonder, what is your opinion, ladies and gentlemen, that after the GHOUL nerf, what do you think the average MMR of players, of undead players on average would drop? Is it going to be like 25 MMR, 50, 75, 100? Do you think that this 7.69% GHOUL's nerf of damage is like 200 MMR? That's my question, ladies and gentlemen. And let me check this. I made a I made a Excel sheet, and we can write it down. So I have all of the information. Okay. MMR drop. So Mr. Wichita says 100 MMR. In my opinion, it's going to be less than 50. I would say minus 40 MMR on average. SaulApeMan. Like, there is no way. Okay, I think 40 is the maximum. 40 MMR points, like average MMR. Like, remember, Pala Rifle, it was like 100 MMR, I think. Maybe 150, and we got like destroyed hard. But yes, if somebody disagrees with me, this is of course fine. Ladies and gentlemen, let's enjoy some Starbuck game. Let's go. And we are going to talk about the ghouls. We are going to look at the ghouls. Oh yes. Oh yes. Yes, the patch. Okay, there is a patch note. And in the patch note, I'm not even showing the patch note on stream. Because there is only one thing there, and it's a ghouls nerf, you know, balance-wise. So yes, we need to use advanced observer overlay. Sorry for that. Mr. Taesiok wants to draw, really? It broke my heart. Okay, booster doesn't work. Okay, Angry Acolyte versus Joey. Okay, so Angry Acolyte had like almost 2,400 MMR. Okay, let's check Mr. Angry Acolyte today. Okay. So the patch went live September 16th. So he started. Look at this! He started with. He lost 100 MMR already. He started with 2,392 MMR, you know, so that's when patch went live. And now he's more than 100 MMR behind. So I think the man is tilting. I think that man is tilting a lot. Mamma mia, grande madonia. Hello, Mr. Captain, obviously. Nice to see you. Welcome, welcome. Okay, show me Mr. Angry Acolyte game. Well, Mr. Dondalare, I will track data. Oh, Mr. Dondalare, you can participate. What do you think the average MMR drop is going to be? I will monitor some players. I made a print screen. Where is Angry Acolyte? He's somewhere here. Oh yeah, that's him. That's him, ladies and gentlemen. So yes, you can tell me, like, in 1 month I will check the average MMR drop since today, and I will check the difference. Okay. I mean, for all players, I mean, I am on top levels, you don't know their MMR. I mean, if we are talking about happy, right? But like on average MMR, right? It should be similar for the players. Okay, Mr. Toothpaste won versus Joey, definitely not on Orc. Congratulations, Mr. Toothpaste. And we have a real question for Mr. Shikyu. Hey Saul, why on my minimap I don't see if monsters are still on camps? I have to toggle it manual by clicking button near minimap. Is there any way to do this without toggling every game? Mr. Shikuyu, I understand you. And my advice is, you need to like open a game versus computer, but not on Warcraft Champions, but on BNet, you know, and make it in the good option and then leave the game. Sometimes when you like watch a replay, or if you like... basically, this setting need to be saved in normal Warcraft. And how to do it exactly, I don't remember. But it's not on Warcraft Champions. You need to do it by normal, like launcher, play Warcraft, and so on and so on. Who is Joey? I don't know who is Joey, but he's a good player. Mr. Francis with the shout out to Blizzard. Mamma mia, grande madonna. Mr. Francis says Blizzard sucks. Ladies and gentlemen. Okay. And we have a raid for Mr. Lajuk. How was the stream, Mr. Lajuk? Nice to see you. Welcome, raiders. My name is SaulApeMan, I'm an ape. Okay, Mr. Don Dalares says minus 50. I mean, there will be no way to check this, but... And Mr. Black with the tier 2 sub. Mamma mia, 14 months. Thank you very much for that, Mr. Black. Tier 2 sub, purple Makura for you. Thank you for supporting the stream with purple Makuras. Thank you, Mr. Lajuk, of course. Mr. Angry Acolyte with the last hit, but no last hit. Remember, I need to use Advanced Observer Overlay. And because there was an update, Mr. Angry Acolyte is creeping. And this guy lost more than 100 MMR today. Maybe I will have to play again now so I can get to MMR by free winning Undead. It's not that easy. Again, people may think that those big balance changes, they will like change the game. Again, Pala Rifle 8-9 nerfs. And I lost like 100 MMR. I lost like 100 MMR, I think. On average. So Pala Rifle still can be dangerous, you know. And let me tell you. We got minus 10% damage versus heavy armor. Okay. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, that's okay, that's okay. There I can be wrong. Hello, Mr. Sixa, nice to see you. Okay, let's do the shadow technology to Mr. Lajuk before I forget. And now let's start casting, Saul. People want you casting, not talking bayo-yayo. If somebody wants to follow 2300 MMR Orc, not Undead, Mr. Lajuk is streaming daily, I think. And he speaks very good English, so you can communicate with him. Ladies and gentlemen, it's Blade Master Mirror Image Harass, which I think is a terrible strategy. But let's see if the ghouls are so bad they are going to lose to this absolutely abomination of the strategy, ladies and gentlemen, which is Blade Master 1 Grand Mirror Image Creeping Forest Troll Berserker Harass. I mean, contesting items, probably. Inside of this Orc Mauler, there is a permanent level 4 item, ladies and gentlemen. Coaching from Lajuk. Coaching from Lajuk is definitely an experience. Okay. Let me tell you, Lajuk knows the Warcraft 3 very well, so definitely a good coach. Plus 6 strength is okay. Okay. There is a full mana Death Knight looking for potential coils. The ghouls are so weak that Mr. Undead needs to keep them AFK in his base or they will die, Kappa. And yes, there is nothing to coil. Mr. Angry Acolyte is not scouting well. He is looking for this juicy Forest Troll Berserker. Coil deals 200 damage, but Undead misses him. There was no nerf to Death Knight Vision. It's going to be some creeping with an illusion that is going to expire actually now. So guys, I'm a little bit using humor. So shout out to Undead, stay strong guys. Jinvar is raiding me? Everybody's raiding me. Thank you, Mr. Jinvar. How was your stream? Are you sad or happy about the Undead changes? And if somebody is not following Mr. Jinvar, okay, I need to wait 5 seconds. Yeah, Mr. Jinvar streams. Hello, Mr. Night Devil. I just played Undead, or versus Undead or as Undead. Okay. What is the item? Permanent. Plus 6 intelligence as Undead. Okay. So you won 0 games. No, I need to wait 5 seconds, so I probably can do it now. There is a cooldown. We cheat! Everybody's raiding me.
Players' forces are under attack.
Thank you, Mr. Wichita, for the raid with 1 viewer. Why they made a Gulf nerf? Why? I mean, we are estimating how big of a nerf that is. I mean, in how many average MMR points, you know, the players are going to lose. And versus this type of an army, you actually play mass ghouls. So this matchup Undead versus Orc just happened is just much better. Yes, I will do it, Mr. Wichita, but first thing first, follow Mr. Jinvar, guys. Okay. Yes, everybody's raiding the boss. I'm the last boss, ladies and gentlemen. No, I don't have enough time to stream. Like, for example, I'm a big fan of Anifusha, and Anifusha can stream like 12 hours. It's like a normal day for her. 12 hours, man, of content. That's crazy. I mean, I can stream that hours, but yeah, I'm a big fan. I met her. Super cool lady. It's Anifusha. Okay, we are getting huge item from here. Okay, close plus 12. We have Wand of Negation. I mean, it's to top the hex. Very early shade. It reminds me of Mr. X-Lord. Thank you, Mr. Random Gamer, for a raid as well. Thank you very much, guys. I can like disable the raids for like one viewer. I think I have to do it. Thank you, Mr. Random Gamer. I didn't know that you stream. The stream title was probably the best power rushing on Warcraft Champions. Hello, Mr. Westy. Good evening, Mr. Westy. I updated the macro map with the Rust city. I hope you have a nice vacation. Okay, guys, this is Creepcraft, and Blade Master of Mr. Joey is an absolute beast. Where is the Captain America mask? Here, look at this. He has plus 13 strength, level 3 Blade Master with 1000 HP. Okay. You found a way to enable Tangia without enabling Tangia. I'm actually impressed, guys. That's impressive. Okay. This is strong Blade Master. Supply favors Orc. Undead is trying to expand because, yes, he has very weak units now, so he needs to win the gold. I will try to capture a picture on a roller coaster. Perfect! Okay. And ladies and gentlemen, what now? Thank you, Mr. Black Prime, with the raid, with one viewer again. Welcome, entire Black Prime community. Welcome, Random Bet Gamer community, and welcome, Mr. Wichita community. All of communities, and Mr. Jinvar, of course. Welcome, guys. I know, well, my record stream was 18 hours, and that was hard. But, ladies and gentlemen, 12 hours I can do easily. I'm talking about how I'm performing, you know? Because everybody can stream for a long time. The question is how boring it's going to be. Hello, Mr. Mamako, nice to see you. But yes, 15 hours is like my limit. 18 hours I'm pushing it, you know? Like, I'm thinking about quitting streaming forever and finding a normal job when I'm streaming for 18 hours, basically. You know, you start to have doubts. And ladies and gentlemen, this undead lost today like 120 MMR points. Okay. Oh, Mr. Mamako, I have in real life limitations, but in real life limitations are good things, so I'm completely fine with it. That I can't stream huge numbers, but yes, I'm definitely able to do it if I have time. Welcome. So, Mr. Undead, guys, we need to appreciate this game, right? Mr. Angry Acolyte was able to get 2,400 MMR when the sun was shining. What is this English saying? That you need to like make hay. Hay is like this, like it's a farmer thing. Farm hay while sun is shining, so farm MMR while the undead was imba. And now, ladies and gentlemen, yes, maybe undead is not that imba, so we are actually losing MMR. Okay. Hello, Mr. Meme Design, nice to see you. No, it's like make. It's about hay. Hay is like this. So you have a farm. You plant this like flower making vegetables. Is vegetable. Nie wiem, jak jest pszenica po angielsku. And when you cut this type of plant, you get the hay. Yeah, that doesn't matter, ladies and gentlemen. ChatGPT would understand me. Oat?
Player's forces are under attack.
Oat? Going to be fine. Okay, it's going to be fine, guys. Okay, pszenica. Okay, I will ask ChatGPT. Okay. ChatGPT is very good at reading. Okay, that's, ladies and gentlemen, that's the saying. Okay, make hay while the sun shines. Okay, it's a very important saying. And make MMR until while your race is good. So, for example, I have an account called SaulGoodman on Warcraft 3 Champions where I have 2000 MMR. But with human, but it was from Pala Rifle times, you know. It was from Pala Rifle times. I can't get 2000 MMR without like big practice anymore, and you know, I'm not going to touch this account. If every viewer went into their own chat and did raid SaulApeMan, he would be in the front page. Exactly. SaulGoodman, it's my other account. Yes, I am not playing on this account. What is the big upcoming tournaments? There will be final of Dolphin Cocoon into Butterfly Cup. There will be relegation to Dolphin Super League Season 2. If Dolphin Super League Season 2 will happen, there is no confirmation, but it's very likely. And that's it. I don't know more. Okay, guys, I'm not casting this game. We have so many viewers, and there's like, Saul, we are here to cast, we are here to listen about Warcraft 3, and you are talking nonsense, Saul. Describe what is on the screen. Okay, guys, what I see is Imba Blade Master. This guy is strong. We have a universal army composition with 2 Taurens versus Ghouls and a lot of Headhunters. Tauren Chieftain is on level 3 with Indvul, and Shadowhunter has a lot of mana. Great. What Mr. Angry Acolyte is doing, Mr. Angry Acolyte is... The Ghouls can't even cut lumber. They are so nerfed, ladies and gentlemen. They are so nerfed. They couldn't even get lumber. We have Dark Ranger, which is amazing versus Headhunters. Okay, I mean Berserkers now. Okay. Well, Warden is not a good hero in the mirror. Okay. Yes, Dolphin is Dolphin for rising players, Mr. Meme Design. Players that are not top 15 world. Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, as we can see, both players are camping. We have a race to 80 supply. And do we have some crazy army composition? Not really. That's the problem. Orc will have a good time versus Undead now. Because versus Undead, you make versus Orc, you make a lot of ghouls if Orc is not playing air. Let's go home.
A player's forces are under attack.
Lin can't complain anymore. I feel Lin will actually compete because for some reason Mr. Lin didn't play in this Red Apple Cup. I would love to see Mr. Lin completing. Mr. Toothpaste, he plays Warden only in mirror, only versus noob, you know? So, that's his statement, Kappa. I don't think so, Mr. Jinvar. It's just, you know, it's 7.69%. So, who is Mr. Toothpaste? This is my moderator. Be careful, Mr. Wichita Wonder. Me and Mr. Toothpaste, we are having good moderation team because we usually ban wrong players and chatters, and we don't ban chatters that we should ban. So yes, that's him. That's him. And yes, his name is Two-Faced, but we say Toothpaste because it's funny, and he hates it. So that's another reason. Hello, Anna. Nice to see you. Org will win this. I think that Org is ahead because this Blade Master is scaling. Maybe Mr. Angry Acolyte wants to lose all of his MMR and he wants to send a DM to Blizzard like, hey Blizzard, since the GHOUL nerf, I lost 300 MMR. Those pseudo-experts like SaulApeMan, they said that I should lose 50 MMR maximum. But in reality, I lost 300. You need to revert the nerf or Warcraft 3 will be destroyed. And then on the bottom of the sea, Pala Rifle Skeleton is screaming, Bavas 2, Bazav 2. We actually had diversity in Warcraft 3. Mamma mia. Mr. Black, I'm afraid that I can't really do something like that. It's outside of my what's in English? Things I can offer. Okay. Let's go, thank you. The problem is that I don't leave my house that often, and it's a long way from Krosno to Brussels. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we have a base trade. The problem with base trade is that Mr. Orc has a lot of bases. Okay. And Mr. Undead doesn't have that many bases. Okay. Who has, ladies and gentlemen, a better base trading army? I mean, ghouls are amazing versus buildings, and what Mr. Joey is not doing, he's not going for spikes, ladies and gentlemen. He needs to have spikes in order for ghouls to hurt themselves when they attack building. Hello to the YouTube chat. I'm so confused about this ghouls nerf. It's 7.69% damage. So as you can see, the ghouls, they have damage range, and at 0 attack upgrades, they have 3 attack upgrades, their damage range is from 11 to 13, and it was from 12 to 14, which is 1%. Ladies and gentlemen, let's go. Let's go home. What an interesting game it is. This Blade Master has crazy items, but Undead doesn't want to fight. Undead wants to trade. He's bringing an Acolyte for an absolute base trade. What is this, man? Hello, Mr. Ethereum. Nice to see you. Look at this! Well, sometimes if you start base trade, you like commit the shredder killing undead base. We are hiding a necropolis. Okay, on the top there is nothing, so yeah, shockwave would be amazing. Mr. Angry Acolyte is like, Saul, this is what you need to do. Okay, they are going to fight. They are going to fight. That's the last base. 71 supply for Orc, 61 supply for the Undead, and I don't like this Orc position. Let's go, ladies and gentlemen, let's go! He's in the back, Blade Master in the back. Now he's making his position a little bit better, but remember, those ghouls are nerfed. We have a big fight, protection scroll dispulled, and man, the ghouls, this is what happened to the ghouls! Look at this pile of corpses, with all due respect. This is what happened to ghouls! The state of Undead is clear, ladies and gentlemen. They died so fast. Ah, what a beautiful change, what a beautiful change. Yeah, like in super duper late game, they are problematic. They are problematic to keep your ghouls up, with all due respect. Well, Mr. Angry Acolyte is like literally losing all of his MMR today. Okay, guys, what do we do now? I would like to cast something for YouTube, but there is no super high MMR players. With Undead, the best, we have 2400 MMR Angry Acolyte, and we have Mr. Kraft. Oh, I have a friend? Slicer wants to be my friend. Mr. Slicer, I accept you. Welcome. I don't know who you are. Maybe I should remember, but yes, some crazy game. Sonic versus Ladjuk, ladies and gentlemen. Who won this one? Maybe, yeah, Mr. Jidvar, you can snipe him, you can take all of his MMR, you know? Like, it was the basically idea of playing poker. Like, if you play versus what we called a fish / VIP, so you play versus this one guy heads up all night, and he'll like lose all of your money to you because he's tilted, so... You need to snipe with your 1800 MMR, this 2400 MMR player. And at the end of the night, when you know the morning will start, you will have his MMR and he will have your MMR. You will just take all of his MMR away. And then you never play again, right? Because versus other players, you would actually lose your MMR. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Lajuk. So Lajuk, for some reason, he likes to play Blade Master Mirror Image Naga 2nd Tower Rush versus good Night Elves. Let's see if it's still the case. It depends on Night Elves to Night Elf. Lajuk won with that versus Mr. Cini one game, and it was the best of 3. And then Mr. Cini was ready with a tier 2 shop, early Ancient Protector, a lot of archers, not rushing bears, of course. Problem is you can't transfer MMR to your bank account. Ah, Mr. Greenborg, but you can brag forever. I remember to this day when I got 2070 MMR. That was my highest MMR. I remember this moment. I won versus Shocker with Pala Rifle on Shallow Grave Zeppelin drop. I think that's when I reached my maximum MMR. I remember. It's Farseer. Mamma mia. Okay, Mr. Lajuk. Maybe Mr. Lajuk is playing Farseer Naga Tower Rush. So recently Seiso won versus Jens with this. And of course SaulApeMan is playing this as well, but I'm operating on lower MMR, of course, than those gamers. Mr. Sonic is amazing with his Wisp positioning. Of course, if there is a Farseer and Headhunters, the Wisp positioning is not that important. Hello, Mr. Shadow Song. There is one big change only about Ghoul's damage, and I'm looking for some high MMR Ghoul game so I can cast it for YouTube. And that's why I'm streaming. Okay, Mr. Lajuk is creeping. I'm creeping as well. I like this. Got Wisp for free. Nice. So why you creep? Because Demon Hunter is super hard to harass. For example, if I would knew 100% that my opponent is playing Keeper, which is very rare this time, I think I would play Farseer Harassment because you can actually squeeze Keeper, but squeezing Imba Hunter you can't really. Mr. Mamako, this is cheese strategy to check can you squeeze the Night Elf. Lajuk with the last hit, that's nice. I think versus Night Elf this season with Orc I'm like 8-0 or something, because I play exactly this strategy every game. I play this every game. Tier 2 all in, and you squeeze. You squeeze those Night Elves. Can you squeeze Sonic, Mr. Lajuk? Sonic is doing the good thing. He's making a lot of archers. Or maybe Mr. Lajuk will take it to tier 3. Is the Grumpy strategy? Do you remember, Mr. Mamako? Me and Grumpy, we had some cool games. Shout out to Mr. Grumpy. That's when I got my Twitch partner. I got my Twitch partner at when Reforge went out, you know, patch 2.0. Because I had a lot of viewers because they wanted to see how the new graphic looks like. So, ladies and gentlemen, yes, I remember this pretty well. Good times for SaulApeMan. Yeah, exactly, Mr. Mamako. But Saul, I would like to see mass ghouls attacking mass rifles. Me too, Mr. Azo, but the problem is it's not that easy to find it. I'm afraid that he retired to some like Call of Duty or something. Guys, there is not that many only Warcraft 3 players, guys, okay? You need to be a really dedicated gamer to think about this and play this every day. The refund, never. Mr. Grumpy is taking a break, I think. He has an account on Warcraft 3 Champions, you can check. It was Mr. Yaun who destroyed his dream. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, look what this Demon Hunter level 1 is doing. Very nice micro by Mr. Lajuk. I don't like buying dust, because, like, you push during the day. Okay. Okay, look at this Demon Hunter! Look at this Demon Hunter, Mr. Sonic, that's scary. In the meantime, we have 4 archers and Ancient of War creeping the mer camp. By the way, I think Glass Refuge is a bad map for Farsi, right? Because you can buy mercs as Nidals. And then this tower rush is not going to be that great. And yes, Mr. Lajuk is going for the altar hero, but he may cancel it and buy Naga. Again, depends on his plan, right? I think that tier 2 all-in is good, and yes, workers are crossing the map. Lajuk sold the TP, I love it. There is item on the ground. Demon Hunter is chasing. Look at this, you just need to ignore him. And Ancient Protector and Shop. Ancient Protector and Shop, Mr. Sonic. Ancient Protector and Shop. That's what you need to make before the push comes. I would say that this Ancient Protector position is too defensive. It should be like here to keep the towers in check. Mr. Lajuk is crossing the map. In the meantime, Panda is on level 2, but he has double mana pending ability. Mr. Lajuk cancelled his Shadow Hunter to get the Naga. Angry Imba Hunter at 30 HP. Disney SaulApeMan is talking about the stories from this game. Okay, the buildings are correct, but I'm afraid they're a little bit too late, as I mentioned. I mean, the tower is fine, but shop is not. Panda is going to be a main carry. Grumpy strategy! Shout out to Mr. Grumpy! Love it! Let's go, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, Mr. Lajuk, I'm afraid... I mean, if you see this, you can actually pull back. I think you can actually press tier 3 button if you see this, but yes, Lajuk is committing. He went for concrete, he's making the towers. Because if I see Ancient Protector ready, if I see the shop, if I see lack of lords, I would definitely think that I have time to go back and press tier 3 button. The problem is that we have Naga, and we don't like Naga, and you know, there is nothing wrong with this, but I think you can adjust actually. We have one Demolisher, so Mr. Lajuk, hello Mr. Simon. Sit here. Let's try, Mr. Lajuk. Let's try. This Panda is looking grandy, but the towers are ready, and when you have towers, you can kite well, and with one Demolisher, you have pressure. Wait a moment, ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Lajuk. Mr. Lajuk has towers that he's pressuring. Keeping Demolisher alive would be amazing. We have 2 workers, actually, so maybe you could keep Demolishers there. Mr. Lajuk is going in. He's trying to remove Ancient Protector. Of course, Mr. Sonic has a lot of lumber because he's not going for his tech. Because of that, ladies and gentlemen, he can just repair the towers. Demon Hunter was able to kill Demolisher, and push of Mr. Lajuk is losing momentum. But it's only because nice defensive position of Mighty Sonicus. So yes, I think that Orc could actually like fake this push. And Mr. Truking, thank you for supporting the stream. 5 moves in a row. I'm looking for Makura card. I'm looking for Makura card. Thank you very much. I can offer, the best I can offer is a tier 2 Makura sticker, because I had it on my nearby. Oh, that's the Makura. That's the Makura for you. Ladies and gentlemen, so Mr. Lajuk is committing into the towers, but it's not looking too good. Ladies and gentlemen, this Demon Hunter and Ancient Protectors already, they have Nature Blessing, they can reposition quickly. Panda can sip clarities, Panda can make Artificial Night. The shop control is very important. Glaive Thrower is ready as well. Towers of Mr. Lajuk will go down. He's not pressing a tier 3 button because he can't. He has no lumber. And this push is not going to work. Nicely done, Mr. Grumpy would be proud, but if Nidalf knows it's hard, it works best on like lower MMR when your opponents can't adjust that quickly, and if they don't know you. So if you want to be Binet King, I recommend Farseer Headhunter Naga tier 2 all-in versus Nidalf. And thank you, Mr. Super Fat Yeti. Well, welcome to the stream. Welcome, everybody. You hate cheese? You mean the food item? Hello, Mr. Teco. Some people used to call Pala Rifle cheese, and then Pala Rifle became meta, you know. So strategies are developing in different directions. Mr. Sonic. Okay. I mean, Mr. Tech, I don't like repetitive games, so let me tell you, Orc vs. Night Elf is very repetitive on high level. So I'm glad that we got a game like that. Okay, is Mr. Angry Acolyte on the bottom? Is he on the bottom? This man was 2400 MMR today. Mr. Hitman, are you destroying? Mr. Mamako, if Laju would play his standard, which is a Blade Master Mirror Image, he may win actually. He may win actually. I mean, the patch day is today, Mr. Teko, so maybe Mr. Ooh! Tavern Hero. Tavern Hero. Guys, please be nice to each other in the Twitch chat. If there will be argument, I'm going to time out both. Just saying, okay. Yes, we need to host Teko versus Lajuk, exactly, okay? Hello, Mr. Kenny, nice to see you, welcome, welcome. Okay, guys, what is the Tavern Hero? I don't know. It doesn't need to be on stream, you know, just saying that. We had not that long argument in the Twitch chat, so now I'm time outing both, okay? I don't care who was the good side, who was the bad side. I'm time outing, okay? I don't have enough time. SaulApeMan cast, exactly. We need to cast. Okay, on the bottom right, this is Mr. Angry Acolyte. Okay, guys, you take it to the DMs. Yes, DMs are good. Okay. So yes, on the top left we have Mr. Hitman, and Mr. Hitman is playing a Tavern Hero versus Undead. I think it's going to be Firelord first. We'll see about that. Firelord first with lava spawns can be used to harass expansion. Okay. Hello, Mr. Ordwork. Nice to see you. Okay. Yes, there is nothing to be mad against. I'm just saying that this is not a good place to talk about this if something gets wrong. Saul, how do I, as low MMR player that started playing 2 months ago, play as Orc versus Undead? If they cripple First Expo, I don't know how to win. Same if they cripple or Ghoul Rush me right away. If they play slow, I can win, but that's it. I also never know what to do. Okay, Mr. Lajuk, that's a little bit too much. Okay, Mr. Lajuk, I'm timeouting this. Okay. Well, Mr. Teko, I'm doing both. Okay, that's my new policy. Just don't talk about this. Okay, and we have a beautiful Twitch chat now. We can focus on the game, ladies and gentlemen. Firelord has, ladies and gentlemen, this beautiful. I will talk about this, Mr. Artwork, in a moment. To deal with the chat. Beautiful. Ladies and gentlemen, so this is not an all-in, I think. Like, how is the number on Mr. Hitman? 150. Okay, and he's just saying to Mr. Angry Acolyte, you are not going to expand. Your ghouls are dealing very little damage, ladies and gentlemen. And ladies and gentlemen, yes, the longer we stay one base, the better. We have a huge army of workers. As we can see, Mr. Hitman grabbed the small green camp. Exactly, Mr. Kevin. Friendly evening is what we want here, okay? Okay, what's now? So Undead is enraged because he's on 1 base. He would love to play 2 base. And now ghouls are not that oppressive versus rifles, right? Because rifles were nerfed to 10%. Thank you, Mr. Bandylog, for the celebration. Makura for you. Thank you very much. Okay. Thank you very much. That's beautiful. And who is Hitman? Hitman is playing as a human. His name is Ethereal, and Mr. Hitman is refusing to play Orc. And he thinks that the most fun he has with human. He used to play Undead a little bit, but he says that human is the best. Hello, Mr. Wazzy Gaunet. Welcome. Okay. And what is going to happen now? Mr. Hitman is still preparing for an expansion. So Human wants to super giga late expand, but why Hitman has 500 lumber? It means that something went wrong. Is he going to expand with just militia? This is pretty interesting. And we have a big pressure, ladies and gentlemen. Ziggurats are being cancelled. Hitman is not tanking. I don't understand this. Like, you can go for tier 2 expo if you wish. This is so late. You have 700 lumber that you are not spending. Okay. And, ladies and gentlemen, what's now? Impaled. Hitman has Staff of Telly, and he's stabbing to the lava pound. He's like, Saul, I want to continue the pressure. And what's now? Like, oh, he's dead. Very nice Impale. Mr. Happy was right, ladies and gentlemen. Impale is the way how to play versus Humban. And speaking of Humban, well, Mr. Teco, I'm tired after in real life. I want to have fun, and if I have two people like discussing and making like discussion, I'm just going to time out both. If you don't like it, Mr. Teco, I think you will find better streamer than I do, but this is my policy, and I don't want to deal with that. So this is the last time I'm discussing this with you, because let me tell you, in real life is tough and I want to relax here, okay? And this is not Kirden Garden. So guys, this is not what I want to see, okay? Not what I want to see. No, it's okay, Mr. Adwork. I will talk to this, because actually at Warcraft related topics, I would love to talk. Well, now, Mr. Teco, you are asking me to analyze all of those logs to spend my time on this. So I got my impression. If I was wrong, okay, but I don't want to spend time on that, okay? We are going deeper and deeper. This is not a court to analyze who was like ironic on the internet in the Twitch chat. That's my angle here. Okay, so Mr. Hitman is expanding with 1,300 lumber, which is not great. Okay. So now you are telling me that I'm unfair, that I'm not just. Like, zero empathy for SaulApeMan. Saul, you need to be more just. You need to see who started the drama. I'm not going to have empathy and just tell you, Saul, let's go enjoy Warcraft 3. No, I need to prove my point. And yes, I need to be victorious. I need to understand your mistakes, because I can't enjoy your stream without this. And Mr. Hitman can't enjoy his expansion. This is how I take it, okay? How I take it, ladies and gentlemen. Focus on Warcraft. That's beautiful. That's beautiful. Yeah, thank you, Mr. And no, the other viewers are suffering on this, so... Oh, yes. Yeah, I should ignore, sorry. Okay, beautiful. Dictator. Okay, Mr. Hitman is coming back. I can't believe that is actually happening. We have the longest tier 1, not really. Hitman is refusing to click tier 2 button. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, and he will have a problem, but his micro is keeping him in the game, even though his opponent, ladies and gentlemen, hello, Mr. X-Lord. Mr. X-Lord, your command was basically a prophecy. A prophecy. Your command was a prophecy. Undead got nerfed to the ground. Mr. X-Lord, I recommend Human. I mean, Mr. Human already retired. Mr. X-Lord already retired on the good patch, so on the medium patch, I don't think he will come back. Maybe to prove the point. But who knows? Okay, Crippler is probably in the altar for 50 more seconds. Okay. And what's now? I let Happy have all of the fun for himself. And Labyrinth, Mr. X-Lord. I don't know if you have seen that Labyrinth was doing very well. Very, very, very well. Okay. We have limited amount of workers because of all of those great impales. But man, this Firelord looks scary. As we can check the Firelord spec, we have Incinerate, we have Lava Spawns. So this guy hit really hard. And man, Mr. Hitman wanted to get the Shredder, but Angry Acolyte with the perfect timing surrounds the Shredder. And let me tell you, losing a few ghouls for a Shredder, that's very good. Because Mr. Hitman will he has still 700 lumber, which is crazy. He wants to go to the ultra late game. Good news for undeads is that even though the ghouls are nerfed, at this stage of the game you don't play ghouls. I mean, you play a few and it's going to like affect your ghoul frenzy timing, but of course you are going to transition into some better type of an army. Okay. And ladies and gentlemen, what is going to happen now? Let's go.
Players' forces are under attack.
So they nerf undead because one player overperformed tournament. Mr. Floduk, there was no notes about it. But definitely undeads on ladder, they're doing very good. Angry Acolyte got 2400 MMR since the new patch, so it wasn't one player. It was more players. For sure. Hello Mr. Wazzy Gunnet, by the way. Hello Mr. Inspect. Hello Anna Majung. Okay. And we need Mr. X-Lord back. That's very true, but this patch is going to be hard. Ladies and gentlemen, Zeppelin is here from Mr. Angry Acolyte, and Mr. Hitman is losing his another Shredder. He denied the Shredder. Okay. He denied the Shredder. Naga second for Hitman, so what does it mean, ladies and gentlemen? Pure right-click technologies. What is the best race for absolute beginner? Mr. Dryas, if you are an absolute beginner, I recommend Orc, Farseer Headhunter. Easy creeping, easy harassment, easy defense, good healing from the shop. If you are like 1000 MMR, good race would be like... I mean, then you can consider Night Elf because you know how to Ancient of War creep. But yes. And human with rifle caster. At 1000 MMR, rifle caster should be good in every matchup, including human mirror, I think. Okay. And ladies and gentlemen, what's now? We have double... Why he's tier 2, ladies and gentlemen? Why he's tier 2? Undead is kicking on tier 3 with 80 lumber. So we have a nice situation. Lich is on the way, as we can see in the production tab. The first abomination. And Mr. Hitman with all of his like stubborn play with 2000 gold and with double Shredder dying, he has absolutely no lumber. That's the reason why he's still on tier 2, ladies and gentlemen. That's the reason. And he's going to be problematic, because usually in this situation it's one base undead versus two base human, but it's actually two base since the start, and undead has the upper hand. I mean, you need to spend your gold on... He's playing like tier 2 strategy. Okay, he got his Shredder now, guys, so tier 3 will happen soon. That's nice. There's invisible Firelord, but what he can kill? He can like snipe 2 acolytes maybe? That's not that easy. In the meantime, Undead is doing a good thing. Undead is just creeping. He wants to have level 3 Death Knights, that's for sure. Okay. Okay, there is nothing to get, Mr. Hitman. Nothing to get here. Are you going tier 3? No! Ladies and gentlemen, if something lost this game to Mr. Hitman, it was his stubborn approach to going for tier 2 and super duper late expansion. His army composition looks weird. Breakers are decent, but let me tell you, Abomination with the Disease Cloud is going to destroy those breakers. And is there a TP on the undead? There is on the human. There is no TP. Sapper connects, ladies and gentlemen. But I think what undead can do, undead can kill entire tier 2 human base. And ladies and gentlemen, trading main base for an expansion is a good trade, especially if the main base of undead is already tier 3. Human will be put back to the Stone Age with a Town Hall only. ladies and gentlemen, and what's now? Hitman has left the game, GG. GG. Okay, let me answer the chat in the moment. Hopefully it's drama-free. Hello, Saul. Thank you for the rare purple macro I have just received in the mail. Perfect, Mr. No Band of Freedom. Can you remind me which country you are from? Because, sorry, I don't remember. And thank you, hello, Mr. Knabequakes, for a sub that you got from Mr. Kevin. Thank you very much, sir. And Makura for you. Okay, let me answer the chat in the moment. Makura for you, thank you very much. Nice to see you, sir. Thank you for all of the support for like Warcraft 3 in general. And I'm glad that you are still enjoying this beautiful game because let me tell you, I spent like my Texas. Perfect. You know, it can be just from like in front of your PC or whatever. Like there is a lot of cool spots from Texas. But yes, let me tell you, I watch Warcraft 3 every day and Warcraft 3 is very complex. I love it. Okay, we have a question. Let me check from Mr. Art. Hey, Saul, how do I do as low MMR player, the standard playing 2 months ago, play as Orc versus Undead? Okay, Undead versus Orc. We don't have a game here, but again, Farseer Headhunter. Sorry to hear you, Mr. Edet. Okay, so Mr. Adwork. Simple, okay? If you think that you play versus Criplord player, you make your Farseer and Headhunters. And you attack him, you pressure him, you try to not lose Headhunters, of course, and you need to accept that at some point he will put up his expansion. And what you need to do, the most simple way, you finish your tier 2, you get TC or Shadow Hunter, depends what you prefer, both options are good. And you are going to play what we call a tier 2 all-in. So you make one Bestiary, one Tauren Totem, you want to have AoE Dispel from Spirit Walkers, you want to have one Raider for a net, or maybe 2. I mean, if you are a lower MMR player, don't focus over Raiders, you can add Kodo Beast, but you need like 1-2 Raiders just to attack his towers, his buildings, and you need to remember that you don't pressure him super early, you need to get level 2 or maybe even level 3 Tauren Chieftain, and then you attack his expansion and you don't go back. That's like the most simple way of playing versus Undead expansion. 50 supply, tier 2 all-in, after creeping second hero to level 3. In my opinion, that's the best. Okay. And thank you for the celebration with Mr. Knabequakes. So for the viewers, they don't know maybe, recently a lot of people got Makruras. And ladies and gentlemen, a lot of people get Makura. And you know, there are some other options but I think the biggest mistake that people can make, they attack too early, you know? Remember that expansion doesn't give him like immediate tier 3. So you can like, it depends on the map control, right? If you have healthy units, you can attack before level 3 second hero. If you need some time to heal, you can creep your hero to level 3. But yes, ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Freedom got Makura to Texas. As we can see, the most of Makuras are present on this coast, close to New York City and Miami, and we'll have some Makuras in the middle. For example, ladies and gentlemen, today I got Makura picture from Mexico, from Cancun, ladies and gentlemen. We got from Mr. Riza. Mr. Riza took Makura to Cancun. Shout out to Mr. Riza. I hope you have a nice vacation. And yes, we have Makura on the sea, ladies and gentlemen. We have Makura in English channel, basically, connecting England and France. Beautiful. Okay, guys, is Mr. Angry Acolyte going to lose even more MMR? He's playing versus 2100 MMR Night Elf, and ladies and gentlemen, let's go. Whew. Hello, everybody, guys. Hello to the YouTube chat. Nice to see you. A double life drain on a unit work? No, that's a good question, but double life drain is only happening in all the randoms, right? So, okay, so guys, again, on the bottom right, there is a guy that started this day. He woke up and he started this day as a 2400 MMR undead. Okay. As a 2000. Yeah, we have Justin Bobber. Welcome, everybody. Welcome. Okay. As 2400 MMR undead, ladies and gentlemen. Where is he? I make a print screen. Okay, this is Mr. Angry Acolyte. Can I zoom this? Okay, so this is Mr. Angry Acolyte. He had 2400 MMR today. And now he's... Okay, I need to turn off the YouTube, sorry. And now he's at 2,280 MMR, so definitely he's not doing too well. Mr. Wozzy Gaunet, like a lot of people said that Undead is dead, and I just want to track some active players and some, of course, tournaments, and I think that this nerf will be 50 MMR on average, even 40, but we need more time. Hello, Mr. Kevlarini, nice to see you. This was a very small patch, Mr. Kevlarini, not that much of theory crafting. But yes, Mr. Angry Acolyte definitely is not doing too well in this patch. Does he have an Excel for people talking about his Excel? No, Mr. Kevin, but I was trying to make an Excel about my Excel sheets, and that was actually very useful, but I didn't follow through. Ladies and gentlemen, look at this Ancient War position. Mr. Maiev, the Night Elf, he's afraid of being a ghoul pulled. On this map, you shouldn't be afraid, I think. And you need to get the lightning shield. That's why he is making a tight position. I mean, oh, he made a mistake. He made a and the Acolyte pulled the creeps. The trick is that you click unsummon, you click repair on your base, and then the creeps take aggro. Yes, Undead are losing a lot of MMR. Let me tell you that. Okay, what is going to happen now, ladies and gentlemen? What is going to happen now? Okay, so this was nice, but it was a small touch. And ladies and gentlemen, oh, the Wisp got damage, and that because of that, one coil was able to kill the Wisp. Wisp has 125 HP, and you know, coil deals 100, so he had to be damaged. And ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Floduk, the problem is that the best Undeads, they don't play on Warcraft 3 champions, so if you would balance Warcraft 3 around Warcraft 3 champions, that would be a pretty bad take. But yes, ladies and gentlemen, maybe they should balance according to KK platform. Who knows? I wonder if Blizzard knows what KK platform is. The best players of other races are in there too. Lin Focus. Yeah, that's very true, sir. But we have Starbuck, for example. And this we have Mr. Blades from like the top humans that play tournaments. We have Mr. Dice a little bit. Man, good start by Mr. Angry Acolyte. All of these shenanigans. I don't know, Mr. Bendilog, but I don't think so, because I think somebody like Mr. Hazy would be active, because he would like try to test the patch. So by them not being here, actually, I think that we may have it. Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, what's now? How did the Acolyte trick work? Mr. Anna Mahjong, to understand Acolyte trick, you need to understand one thing. Creeps, you know, those monsters, they don't like workers that are building/repairing something, okay? So, for example, when you creep with human, a mer camp, right, you want to start, ooh, nice surround, by the way. Mr. Angry Acolyte got a guy that is at 2,150 MMR, and still he is squeezing him for now. Expansion is going up, counter expansion may die actually. Demon Hunter is just on level 1. Moonwealth are kinda empty, but the two are finishing. I'll finish my point in a moment. Expansion will not die, it's too late, I think, because now expansion can be repaired. Mr. Angry Acolyte, don't do it. Go for the Imba Hunter, okay? The Wisps are here, the beautiful dust. You can actually punish the archers. Look at this beautiful. Okay. Yes. I will explain Mr. Anna in a moment, but yes, that's the idea. So there is a worker that is doing some worker things, even though it's like long distance, but the command is, you know, scheduled, and they like follow the worker because he escapes. Okay, there's enough to heal. Very nice micro from both sides. 15 HP ghoul is running away. And what is the most important? The expansion for the undead is up, but counter expansion is ready as well. So I would say that this is a pretty open game, ladies and gentlemen, for both players. I like the undead start more. Undead was very nice with his ghoul micro. Look at this amount of low HP ghouls. This is very nice. And so far, so good for both players. Tier 2 is about to finish. That's why there is one archer in the middle already. And ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Angry Acolyte, you don't have stuff, you don't have TP. The Naga can find you. He's breaking the ghouls. Is it going to be counter Naga or something? No way. He's just attacking. Okay, there is a big hand on the Death Knight, but yes, Naga went straight across. And ladies and gentlemen, that's looking okay. Ooh. Okay, slowly but surely. Ladies and gentlemen, how is the lumber situation on Mr. Maiev? 205 lumber on Shredder maps. You buy Shredder now, but the problem is that Shallow Grave is a pretty unique map. It has double lab, but you can't really buy the Shredder remotely. You need to you can't squeeze a wisp during the night because there is like the rock golem and he doesn't sleep and so on and so on. So yes, I think we are going to see a lot of wisps from Mr. Maiev. I mean, he can buy Shredder later, but it's problem if you have an undead in the middle of the map trying to creep jug you. He got the item +5 ring. What? Okay, Mr. Angry Acolyte miscalculated here. The 3 denied it because there was a skeleton. Okay, I love this game. I love this game. They are trading blows left and right. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, what is going to happen now? What is going to happen now? We are healing a little bit. Mr. Angry Acolyte, he's angry. He lost 120 MMR today because of Blizzard decision. Yeah, the ghouls would kill archers faster without the patch, that's for sure. And maybe Mr. Angry Acolyte would be still 2400 MMR. It was like his record MMR, but still. He got it fair and square, but now in this patch is not looking too sweet. What is looking sweet is Undead Lumber though, so even though he is still he will still have to press tier 3 button and make double slaughterhouse and make a second hero with 600 lumber. It's not a problem. And Mr. Nidelf is stacking 150 lumber on him. This is still a question, are we buying Shredder or not? Remember that on tier 3 you have a lot of lumber needs, like a Bearmaster, tiny Wellspring, all of those upgrades, you know, for attack armor that you want to start pumping. And Dryads are expensive. You can also transition to the Ancient of Wind. But ladies and gentlemen, I think that we have our answer. There will be no Shredder in this game. With Naga and Dryads, Nidelf has map control. That's why he's crossing the map. In the meantime, Mr. Angry Acolyte is transitioning into Fiends, which is very good, because you want to counter the Dryads. With that amount of lumber, he can just creep with ghouls as much as he wants, basically, if he still cycles them. Scouting skeletons are here. I would say the game is open. Of course, if you play versus like Angry Acolyte, you know that he has micro advantage on you, right? But this Nidelf is not scared. Maybe Nidelf got a little bit of faith because of the patch. By the way, there is no Staff of Preservation on the Nidelf, right? So he is like... This is very risky, because Coil Nova can kill Demon Hunter. I do understand that there is a Druid of the Claw here. But yes... you know, Riju has limits, and Undead knows that it's actually good moment for the Undead to fight back, because again, there is no staff, there is no orb, there is no Bearmaster. But of course, it's not that easy, and let me tell you, losing bears in this what we call GNL form is pretty annoying. There is no more mana. I mean, there is actually a little bit of mana. I love Wand of Negation, but with Wand of Negation you need to dispel Riju. Because why he has this Wand of Negation, guys? It's for the viewers they don't know, it's like 4 charges of single target dispel that deals 200 damage to minions, to summons. But there is no summons. I think he wanted to dispel Riju. Because destroyers will be late. Okay. 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 So, Undead usually in this situation likes to produce 70 supply timing with Ghoul Frenzy. The third hero should be Naga. We have Orb of Corruption present, so this is a timing. for Mr. Angry Acolyte? Is he going to take the ghouls with him? No, this is a big mistake. Look at this. Undead has 700 lumber. He doesn't need more lumber. He's already queuing a lot of upgrades. Okay, he's taking the ghouls now. And Undead is operational. Is he going to attack? We'll see about that. Healing words are amazing. You may say, Saul, you have Reju, you have Moon Juice. Yes, but you don't want to use them during creeping. You want to use them during the big fight. And ladies and gentlemen, how bad is Undead? In this patch, 65 supply, triple hero orb is ready, all of the upgrades. Undead is ready to push or to contest big red camps. What about the Night Elf? Night Elf still has no items. There is no orb of venom, there is no staff of preservation, and there is no staff of teleportation as well. Night Elf is trying to transition into the flying units. And ladies and gentlemen, what is going to happen now? Undead is going brrr, he morphed 2 destroyers, and when you morph destroyers like that, you need to push. We have orb, we have staff ready, but staff is on the Demon Hunter. So to be honest, I would recommend focusing Demon Hunter because Naga can stab him. I know it's not that easy, but that's what I would recommend. Undead is taking ghouls behind. I mean, he's maybe waiting for Demon Hunter to be out of position, but those poor ghouls are dying so quickly. Okay, there is mana potion on the Death Knight, but there is no healing. And look at this, the Fog Lightning. Okay, there was healing on the Lich or something. Supply favors the Night Elf. Oh no, Mr. Angry Acolyte. Oh no. Look at the Night Elf. He pulled back the bears. He killed the Naga. This is bad. Undead lost his timing, and what Undead needs to do now is transition to Banshees. He needs to transition to Banshees. Ladies and gentlemen, this is not Mr. Angry Acolyte. Mr. Dondalare, some people may say that we are trying to gaslight. What is the term? Like, we try to like blame this not for ghoul nerf, but for other things. I mean, the problem is that at this stage of the game, the ghouls are dying quickly as well, right? So they are not the main source of damage. So I think the ghoul nerf should be more visible. I mean, it's like more visible in the early mid game. Okay. Mamma mia. Mamma mia. Exactly. Or maybe he will have a little bit more everything. Who knows? Ladies and gentlemen. Or maybe, you know, Mr. Dondalore, maybe the game was too close and he shouldn't go for the timing. Maybe he should contest the red camps and started going for the Banshees, because Banshees are amazing versus Night Elf. And this Creepjack is amazing. And ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Angry Acolyte is coming back to this game. He got 2 units. 2 units forced the TP and got the full value. Undead is so back. Undead got Sobi Mask, which is an amazing item. Amazing item. Okay. Beautiful. Beautiful. What's now, ladies and gentlemen? What's now? What's now?
A player's forces are under attack.
83 supply for the Night Elf. He is ready to go. He has 1 Crow versus 3 Destroyers. He needs more Druid of the Talon, but it's not easy to accumulate them. Demon Hunter has Healing Potion, and Undead is just teleporting away. And good news for the Undeads will be 0. 0 ghouls in this game. Push TP to Expo and then take Orange. I mean, that would be nice. Exactly what he's doing. So, ladies and gentlemen, do you remember Heroes of Might and Magic? When you had this, like, Town Portal ability that was kinda imba. You know, you could teleport between your castles. And in Warcraft 3, if you teleport here, you can, ladies and gentlemen, yes, he's very smart, you know. If you get nerfed, you need to go for very smart solutions. So basically, he outmaneuvered the Night Elf a little bit. Of course, ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Night Elf can creep other camps, and he has 1 juicy camp nearby as well. But Mr. Angry Acolyte is getting his experience. Is there a TP on the Undead? Yes. Or maybe not. Yes, there is a TP. When will let me coach you to 2700? Ah, Mr. Dondalore, can I get 2700 MMR without playing somehow? That would be the best. Yeah, Soul Gamer project is on the way since like 2 years already. Every day I will play like 4 hours of Night Elf. 4 hours of Night Elf every day. He's like, ask me, Soul, I have my wisp here. Where I should hide my wisp? And the answer is like, here. That's impossible 3. I will like train 1 hour per day, double staff usage. I will have staff of teleportation and staff of preservation. Mr. Spikerit, how much MMR Mr. Angry Acolyte lost today? He started at 2400 MMR. Very nice MMR. And he played a lot of today, Mr. Spikerit. He played a lot. And let me tell you, oh, he's going for abominations. Very nice, very nice. Is his MMR A bigger than 2400 MMR? B between like in 2300 MMR, or C under 2300 MMR? Well, but why he had 2400 MMR last patch? Why he had 2400 MMR last patch? That's my question. What happened? What happened? And Mr. Angry Acolyte, we respect you, okay? Don't listen to the haters. I can't micro as well, okay? Guys, Mr. Angry Acolyte deserves this, okay? He has a nice scouting technologies.
A town is under siege.
Certified hater, how dare you? You never ever can speak bad words about Mr. Angry Acolyte, okay? Angry Acolyte. He's from Vietnam, by the way. Just be careful, okay? You don't want to get an angry DM. Let's go home. Let's go home. Let's go, ladies and gentlemen. What's now? So Undead is doing the smart thing. He's like, we have Expo versus Expo. We are both on high supply. Why I'm going to fight you on the neutral ground or in your base if you are going to push to my base. And maybe it's all about the Banshees. Banshees are in the back. What about the Bears, ladies and gentlemen? Heal scroll used by the Night Elf. This Night Elf is crazy. Supply is even, but we are fighting in the freaking Undead base. Destroyers are in a great position. Dryads can't reach. Look at those Dryads. Dryads absolutely can't reach. Death Knight is coiling all the time. Supply is getting more and more even. And that is in a nice position. Demon Hunter with level 5 is removing mana very quickly. There is mana potion on the Death Knight anyway. Okay, no more mana for now. And Mr. Night Elf has more! Death Knight has the TP, has to teleport out. Okay, supply is even. Supply is even. Wait a moment. And Undead survives to see another day. Mamma mia. I think it wasn't enough, this one damage, right, Mr. Spikerit? I think it wasn't enough. Yes, that was a bad decision by you, Mr. Night Elf, I'm afraid. Pushing into the Undead base like that. Quite questionable. But yes, and at least the Banshees they didn't connect. Okay.
Players' forces are under attack.
Of course, we can use our Banshees as to like cast anti-magic shell. It protects you from force lightning and I guess mana burn damage, but again there is not that much damage, spell damage inside of the Night Elf army. I mean, Naga level 5 is strong enough. Okay, there is an expansion here on the top right, and with the shade technology, Mr. Angry Acolyte knows this, and is making him more and more angry. More and more angry. Okay. More and more angry. What's now? What's now? I want to see you to control Mr. Angry Acolyte army now. I mean, he has 83 supply. I can't control that much supply. This is too much for me. Okay, Mountain Giants is a nice addition if you are afraid of powerful Banshees. And maybe this time we'll fight inside of the Nidelf base. Mr. Maiev has only 600 lumber and he doesn't have Wellspring with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 Moonwells. And no Wellspring in a 20-minute long game. Well, this Nidelf definitely would do much better with Wellspring. You know what? If they would nerf Wellspring, nobody would notice, because nobody clicks this upgrade anyway. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a big fight on the neutral ground this time. There is one mighty MG. Demon Hunter was a little bit late to the party. The Mana Burning Leech wasn't the best, if you ask me. There is only one Destroyer in the air. There is one bear, ladies and gentlemen, with Undead Possession. Happy would give him an anti-magic shell just for the memes. Demon has a healing potion. Stab is on cooldown, we don't see it. It means Demon Hunter is the main target because he can't get stabbed back. The bear actually morphed, and there is Riju on the Undead unit. Where is Riju? Some Undead unit got Riju. I think got dispelled by a Dryad or something. Mamma mia, mamma mia. And yes, we see the APM as well. Let me tell you, my APM is like 160 when I like try. Okay, Angry Acolyte still with supply lead. But ladies and gentlemen, slowly but surely, maybe this Wellspring that is not existing. Okay, the Moon Juice efficiency will kick in. But yes, Undead has one more hero, and Undead has a nice looking army, and maybe in Demon Hunter level 6 we trust. But this is far away. Demon Hunter like 5.4. Will take some time. Ladies and gentlemen, what's that? Naga goes down, and GG will be called. Undead still can win if Nidelf pushes into his base. Who could thought about that? Demon Hunter goes down, GG will be called, and Mr. Angry Acolyte, are we coming back to 2300 MMR? I hope so, and thank you again, Super Padieti, for the follow. Thank you, Mr. True King, for the sub. Thank you, Mr. Black Primes, for the sub. And let me check the YouTube channel. Hello, YouTube channel. Hello, Mr. Slavko. Welcome, welcome. I need to have this. I don't know how to put comments on YouTube. Maybe I need to like let my bot to type there. Maybe. That's the patch notes. Very small patch notes, by the way. Okay, Demon Hunter is back, but it's double the supply. Double the supply. Let's go. Hello to the Twitch chat, hello to the YouTube chat. Thank you, Mr. Dronicopter, for being active in both chats. Thank you for that, sir. And yes, GG is caught. Mr. Angry Acolyte kicks back. He's not... Oh, okay, this is going for YouTube. But it was 4-minute game. Ladies and gentlemen, as you can see, we have a pretty harsh filter. Very high MMR filter. And we have Hitman versus Krav. But the game was 4 minutes long. Mamma mia. For YouTube short... For YouTube short, okay, maybe they'll play again. Okay. Oh, DK Blitz. Okay, I mean, Mr. Hitman is the man of his tavern heroes, that's for sure. I mean, he was playing some standard. Mega TikTok, Mr. Saul. I would love to, Mr. Mamako, go back to some TikToks. I need to do it one time, but man, I just like to stream, to interact with you. If we have no drama in the chat, that's beautiful. Drama in the chat, annoying. No drama in the chat, beautiful. Drama in the chat is beautiful, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, welcome everybody, my name is SaulApe and I'm an ape. Let's go. Okay, so, you know the drill on the top left, playing as a purple human, that's Mr. Hitman, and he is going for the Tavern Hero versus Angry Acolyte. He played Firelord, and it was looking pretty bad. And yes, let's see if Mr. Kraft will like open with something crazy like Dreadlord. Hello, Mr. Saul. Do you think you might be the coolest person on this platform? Well, Mr. Christenar is like, do you think that your wife is the, or girlfriend, or whatever, your partner is the most beautiful person? And for you, it is, and for everybody it should be. Maybe not your wife for every other, you know, but yes, you know, even though I'm not Kai Senat, maybe somebody actually looks likes watching me, you know. So yes, for some people maybe I am, okay. I'm better than all of those top streamers, okay. Hello, Mr. Stern, nice to see you. So yes, it's this perspective, okay. He's top three nice men in history. Okay, perfect. Depends who you ask, you know. Like, I went to TwitchCon Rotterdam and only one person recognized me, and I mean, person recognized me. I'm actually three. It was Mr. Rotterdam, shout out for Mr. Todd for making it happen. Mr. Rotterdam, the StarCraft 2 player streamer. Miss Anifusia that I knew because of Grabby Tournament, and Mr. Guzu that I knew because of Grabby Tournament. So that I met like 3 people there. And I met them because I made an effort to meet them, you know, like somebody recognized me or whatever. And ladies and gentlemen, as predicted, there is a Fire Lord. And we have Lava Spawns. Oh, and Snare. This Lava Spawn did absolutely nothing. You would love to kite with your Lava Spawn to get enough hits to get the and surround on the, well, Mr. Don Dolores saw the future. Okay. The biggest streamer. Mr. Don Delare saw the future. Mr. Kraft has a pretty decent micro, and he's not going to be out micro easily. And yes, the lava spawns didn't split, and level 2 is here, and Firelord actually died, and that's why the GG was called. Okay, so guys, we are waiting. We are waiting for something more. Okay, so maybe let's talk a little bit about the patch, shall we? Okay, brutal. I mean, Mr. Hitman wants to have his fun with Firelord. Okay. Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, there was a short patch about balance, but as we can see, Warcraft 3 team. And thank you, Mr. Aruchromo, with the sub. Mr. SaulM is the best streamer. Thank you, guys. And you are the best viewers, actually. Thank you very much. Makura for you, and I really enjoy streaming, so... this is a tier 3 sub? I have 3 tier 3 subs now? Mamma mia! Ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome a tier 3 sub. So, I don't know, the Bobber says thank you. So, thank you very much, Mr. Aruchromo. I was like, I didn't expect that. Thank you very much. This is a casual tier 3 sub. So, ladies and gentlemen, you may ask, Saul, is tier 3 sub huge? And let me tell you one thing. We can go to Mr. Grabby channel, because Mr. Grabby has a public data. So this website is called, ladies and gentlemen, Twitch Tracker. It's like official website. Everybody can go there. This is Mr. Grabby channel. He's streaming something live. And the website. Grabby is, by the way, ranked 349 streamer on Twitch in last 30 days in English. So very nice. And you creep on Mr. Grabby subs. And Mr. Grabby has 6 tier 3 subs. And ladies and gentlemen, we have 3 tier 3 subs. So we are half Grabby in the tier 3 sub department. Thank you very much again, Mr. Aruchromu, and thank you for supporting the stream. Thank you very much, and yes, thank you. You have the benefit of having the green Makrura. This is how the elite tier 3 subs communicate. Thank you very much. Yes. And I have 2 tier 2 subs. So Grabby is 2.5. Okay, easy math, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, we have some differences here, but let's not talk about this. Okay? Okay, ladies and gentlemen. So yes, thank you very much. Welcome to the stream, and enjoy your green Makrura. And 1 tier 3 subs makes hype train level 2 immediately. Lol. Okay, so what was cool? Hello, Mr. Razor. Nice to see you. Ladies and gentlemen, what is cool, of course, is that Warcraft 3 is working on... You know that grubby means fat in Polish? Gruby, it means fat. And it's kind of like, not offensive, but it's like a slang, basically, you know? Like, you never say to somebody that you don't know that he's gruby, because it's like, you know... No, with one B, it's gruby. Jestem gruby. And that's why Mr. Grubby has a Polish viewer called Chaddy. Chaddy, he has Chaddy, because Chaddy means chudy means the opposite in Polish. So gruby is the opposite of Chaddy. So that's the joke. That's the joke, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, let's not go there. Let's not go there, ladies and gentlemen. Mr. OBF. Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, a word editor. So they make some changes to the word editor, increase the tileset limit. I don't know much about it. Hello, Mr. Arcadius, nice to see you. They changed some map in the multiplayer, and of course, creme de la creme for the melee gamers like me. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a ghoul-based damage, and you may say, Saul, what is your reaction? Remember that base damage, what Mr. Dondalare pointed out, is not... So if we divide 9 per 10, it's wrong, because the ghouls were not nerfed by like 9% or stuff like that, or not by 10%. They were nerfed by 7.69%, because from 12 to 14 damage range, they became 11 to 13 damage range. So the average values are in between, like, so it's 13 divided by... it's 12 divided by 14, and it's 7.69%. And now you may ask, Saul, how important ghoul creeping is for the undead and ghouls damage. It's very important, and yes, it's going to nerf every matchup, because nobody plays fiends at the start. And the question is how much it's going to nerf the matchup, and because of that I have this Excel sheet with all of this data that I'm tracking, basically, and we'll see. We need show match Fortitude versus Happy. Let me present it to you, and then we'll cast something else. 1 second. And I'm talking about this because I'm thinking about this, so I'm basically rethinking, you know, all of those stuff. Maybe I'm wrong, maybe not. But yes, so I have date of the patch. I know that you don't see this well, okay, but I made a print screen of the top 10 players now. This is like when the patch went live. So as you can see, Happy is rank 1, Labyrinth is 5, Hero is rank 7. And we are going to see in 1 month how this changed. I have a print screen of some important undead MMR graphs, you know. So I'm going to check this on Warcraft Champions as well, and also I make a print screens of all of the important games between pro players in this patch. In this patch that actually, you know, is not the good patch for the undead. And for example, look at this. Happy lost to Fortitude 1-3, then he won 4-3 in this super important tournament, and then Happy lost 2 show matches. But Happy is practicing on Binet, that's the problem. And ladies and gentlemen, yes, Happy versus Fortitude versus Labyrinth. So I made all of those print screens, and you know, we need more data. We need more data to see how it's going to change. And Mr. Wichita says that average player will lose 100 MMR from this. I think 40 MMR, Dondalore thinks around 50. And you may say, Saul, do you have, like, how you can even think about this? Because Pala Rifle was nerfed super hard. And let me tell you that when Pala Rifle was nerfed super hard, I lost like 100 to 150 MMR. But we got nerfed 9 times. We got nerfed 9 times, so I think this ghoul is definitely nerfed under 100 MMR, which may be, of course, important on top level, but yes. Will Saul create patch analyze tool? No, Mr. OBF, but I'm working with Mr. Bernardo, who is a very skillful, and Mr. Woblide a little bit. They are very skillful. map makers, custom game makers, on like to learn the wisp positions, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, Mr. Decept is bleeding MMR. Okay, let's cast this Polish play. 4-minute game. Okay, Mr. Decept, are you going to lose in 4 minutes? Everybody's losing MMR, mamma mia. Maybe they have, okay, let's see. Maybe they need like a psychological support or something. Like, don't give up. It's a ghoul pool, okay. Is ghoul pool going to be unsuccessful or something? Thank you, Mr. OBF, nice to see you. Nice to see you. Welcome, welcome. Thank you for the follow. My name is SaulApeMan, I'm an ape. And you know why this undead is moving ghoul across the map? Oh, they know each other. They know each other. So this ghoul pool is not going to work because Nidal knows this, his opponent, and he made the Ancient of War like far away. Mamma mia. Hey, I'm a bit late to the party. Give me, if you take on the patch, 30 seconds. Well, I can tell you that Undead is nerfed the most versus Orc, Farseer Headhunter. In other matchups, ghouls are important, but not as important. But it affects early game, it affects mid game, and it affects 9-minute ghoul frenzy timing. Late game is not that affected, you know, but everything is connected, so hard to say, but yes. Is it how big of this nerf it is? In my opinion, it's not that big. It's meaningful, of course, but it's not like that. Like Vez is like 1800 MMR, and after like 1 month he'll be 1600 MMR. I think he'll be still 1800 MMR player. A little bit tougher, or maybe even 1900 MMR. But yes, we need more data, and maybe I'm wrong. Maybe every undead will be under 1k MMR now, and they will just cry. They should, like Pala Rifle players did. Ladies and gentlemen, the hero is still in the altar. The hero timing is 2 minutes. So this ghoul can have some fun, of course, but it's still not that good as cancelling the Ancient of War, and very nice technology by Mr. Decept to not give up after unsuccessful ghoul pull. He wants to see the hero. It is not keeper, this demon hunter, so the ghoul continues actually. Ghoul pull results in 4-minute game no matter. I mean, Mr. Nomad Freedom happy likes to play ghoul pull from time to time. And there can be a very long games, but one thing is certain, there will be no expansion. There will be no expansion, so... Man, this ghoul, this Wisp Hospital, they have so many low HP Wisp. This one ghoul is crazy. Death Knight is crossing the map. Death Knight would love to coil some low HP Wisps, and let's see if he can reach. Remember that coil deals 100 damage. There is no Road of Necromancy on the Death Knight. Ooh, level 2 is here, because with Ghoul Pool build, you don't have early shop. There is a full mana. Okay, move your demon. He's too busy clicking on the wisps. Move your demon, you need to like contest. Okay, Nidalv is taking, Undead is taking as well. And why this game is 4 minutes, I don't know. Are we like surrounding Death Knight with wisps or something? We'll see about that. A lot of economic damage. We have a Moonwell, like nobody forgot the tech, nobody died. There is 0 experience on the Death Knight. But now it's time for Mr. Decept to creep. By the way, I remember, are you ready, guys? It's Krosno. I'm from Krosno. It's a small, I mean, 50,000, 40,000 people lives there in Poland. Close to, like, let's say, Ukrainian border, close to Krakow. And this is Krosno, like 2006, 2007. And my in real life friend Wojtalenko, brother, and Mr. Decept just left the game. He didn't want... Okay, he thought that he's behind. I think it was an open game. Mr. Decept. Is it a protest by the undeads to lose fast, Kappa? No, maybe it was over. Maybe disconnect, He played versus Toothpaste, mamma mia. Undeads, they play a lot on the new patch. They're not giving up. Mr. Varg, ladies and gentlemen, is getting MMR instead of losing the MMR. They're going to remove him from the Undead University. But yes, to make the long story short, my friend Wojtalenko played Warcraft 3, and he invited his like another friend who's like a Warcraft 3 normie in 2005. and his friend made like 4 necropolis in his base. Because he didn't understand the buildings, you know. So he was just making those necropolis, and it was like we had a lot of fun. It's like, oh, he's a noob, you know. And 20 years later, when you play Ghoul Pool, you actually play double necropolis because you want to get a 10 supply, but you can't afford the lumber, but you have the gold. Okay, guys, what we can do? The amount of undeads is dropping. The amount of undead is dropping. Man, why this game was so short? Why this game was so short? Mamma mia. Okay, what we can check? What we can check? Let's see if Mr. Infi is streaming. There is one streamer from China that can actually stream at this ungodly hour. Let me check about that. Crystal ball. Okay, Mr. Infi. If you don't know how to check your streamers, you go to Liquipedia and you click on TikTok button. Are you streaming, Mr. Infi? Probably not. It's very rare. Very low, small chance. Okay, Mr. Infi is not streaming. I'm like, give me something to cast, guys. Give me something to cast. Okay. We have some custom games. Okay. Śmiechowo TV, Mr. G Hair, shout out to Mr. G Hair. Okay. We have Mad Militia. This guy is good versus Night Elves, Mr. Ashara Queen, but he actually plays Frostworms. Cast lower armor game. Okay, okay. We can cast one. It should be only undead mirrors, right? Somebody played the laugh track. Ooh, there is no undead on low MMR. What happened, ladies and gentlemen? Cast me. I mean, I will cast low MMR game, but Mr. Arcadius, you are not dead low MMR. You are not dead low. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, yes, there is 0-0 undeads here. And let's go with Mike Hochi 9 versus Sebastian Low. Sebastian is a Polish name, but maybe it's just this universal name. Let's see about that. A sip of water for the caster. Definitely, I would like to go to bed before before midnight European time. I mean Polish time. We have still 1 more hour, almost. Okay, weather Poland. I mean it's nights. It's rainy in Krosno. Okay, okay. Okay, thank you, Mr. Freedom. I don't catch names like that because, yes, I'm not native English speaker. And, to be honest, I don't know that... He's playing Pali Rifle? He's playing Pali Rifle, okay. I have some joy in my life. Okay, okay. I'm recording this for YouTube. This is funny, actually. I'm recording this for YouTube. Are you ready? Okay, 1, 2, 3, go. 1, 2, 3, go. Ladies and gentlemen, today is a day when the GHOUL NERF hit and people are like, Saul, how are the undeads doing? I don't know. Happy doesn't play on Warcraft Champions. He plays on BNet versus like weak opponents. The Chinese undead scene is not playing. The Korean undead scene is not playing. We need to check a show match. So viewers on my Twitch chat were like, on the YouTube chat as well, shout out to the YouTube chat and YouTube video watchers, like, Saul, maybe all of the undeads after this nerf are not super low MMR. So ladies and gentlemen, I went to super low MMR game, and the lowest MMR game that was here, it wasn't Undead Mirror, believe it or not, it was this game, and I'm watching this game live, and you may say, Saul, why you're casting it for YouTube? Remember, maybe ghouls were nerfed, but Pala Rifle was nerfed 9 times. 9 times since the golden Pala Rifle age. And the lowest MMR game on Warcraft Champions has a human playing Pala Rifle. This is very telling. This is like watching ruins of ancient pyramids and thinking about how powerful the pharaohs were and how thriving this ancient Egypt was. But what you are watching is basically a ruin of this ancient civilization. And this strategy is going to play versus a hard counter, actually. I mean, Mr. Mike doesn't know, and I'm aware of this. His nickname is Mr. Mike. Let's call him like that, ladies and gentlemen. And yes, Mr. Mike is playing. He's playing Blade Master Mirror Image, which is very good versus Polar Rifle, because if you like get your Blade Master targeted, ladies and gentlemen, you can split, and Siphon Mana can't connect too well. Because it's a super low MMR game, I'm not going to like criticize, you know, like build order and stuff like that. I'm going to focus on very big issues. And do I like creeping a huge camp, huge orange camp with 4 militia? I don't like it, because with Polar Rifle you need to take quite quick. You want to have your blood mage as fast as possible. MMR doesn't matter, but yes, I would like to go for a tech. Mr. Polar Rifle player, he forgot a farm, that's why he's looking worse and worse. He's accumulating more and more resources, he's not teching. And guys, he's a 400 MMR player, but yes, usually the biggest mistake for 400 MMR players is their macro. Nobody has 1000 gold yet, but yes, this is not optimal with this amount of resources. You should be teching. In the meantime, Orc is teching as well. He's almost tier 2, he's halfway down to tier 2, and Polar Rifle player is not teching, which is criminal. He lost half HP to the Sasquatch on his Paladin, and this game is looking worse and worse. You know this meme when there is like a swimming pool and there is like a lady with like a child, you know, like playing with like a child on the surface, and under the water there's like skeleton, and there's like Polar Rifle skeleton. Basically, it's like, what do you like put attention to? And yes, ladies and gentlemen, this is state of Polar Rifle. You creep the. I will show the meme maybe later. Okay, doesn't matter. Usually, you use this meme to show that Blizzard is like developing like this game, and it's completely forgetting about, I don't know, Heroes of the Storm or something, and Heroes of the Storm is on the bottom. But yes, ladies and gentlemen, yes, both players are creeping. So as Mr. Neo from Back to Warcraft would call this a creepcraft technology. So they are just creeping, but I like when you have your second hero early, and that's what is exactly happening for the Orc, but not for the Polar Rifle player. What this Paladin is missing, ladies and gentlemen, do you know? It's missing mana. And what unit can give mana, ladies and gentlemen, to Polar Rifle? It's Blood Mage, and you can't make Blood Mage for 80 more seconds, which is criminal if you ask me. Okay, what's now? Okay, at least we have Ring of Regen, so Paladin can do the kiting. How is Blade Master doing? With Blade Master Mirror Image, we of course love items, and yes, he's playing Mirror Image and Crit, that's very good. And yes, believe it or not, after the GHOUL nerf, it's not about Polar Rifle Mirror. It's not about Undead Mirror in the lowest MMR bracket. It's actually Polar Rifle versus Orc. People say that Orc is like the weakest race in this like current patch, and to be honest, definitely Orc is a playable race. Definitely because I'm a random player. When I play Orc, I play very simple solutions, very aggressive solution with Orc, and it works, because, you know, if your opponent doesn't know how to adjust and you have like micro advantage, and I have like some micro advantage even though I'm not the great player, you can just squeeze your opponents really hard with like Farseer, Headhunter, Naga second, blah blah blah. You don't need to like even play Blade Master Windwalk because it's hard. And the problem is that it works for like so-so players like me, but on pro level it doesn't work. That's an issue, right? So maybe Orc is a playable race on low MMR, mid MMR, semi-high MMR, but on pro level Orc is weak, according to tournament results. Or maybe, as some players say, of course not Orcs, maybe just Orc has bad players. Ladies and gentlemen, Paladin got level 3, and finally Blood Mage is in the queue. Shadowhunter has 0 experience. What happened? Why this Shadowhunter has 0 experience? I mean, I know that they are creeping now, but I was like excited that this Shadowhunter was out so early. But yes, there is not a big level advantage. Blade Master got level 3, which is great. By the way, when you play Blade Master Mirror Image, remember that all of like consumable items and TP as well, they need to be on the Shadow Hunter. But ladies and gentlemen, Okay, we are going to lose ground on creep, that happens. Ring of Archmage is an amazing item. Hello, Mr. SNS, I can cast it in a moment. I'm in the YouTube mode now. And yes, Pala Rifle is not AFK, Pala Rifle is waiting for Blood Mage, okay? And the Blood Mage is here. Do I like Workshop? I make Workshop only when I play versus Mass Air, so like Wyverns, or when I play versus a guy that is massing towers and I want to finish the game. So I don't like this Workshop here. Instead of Workshop, I would prefer to have better upgrade on rifles. Remember that Workshop costs lumber. Or you go tier 3 to, I don't know, add a third hero, add some tier 2 items. And ladies and gentlemen, I will cast on Flow TV, Mr. SNS. I prefer Flow TV. This is a low MMR game that I'm just casting for YouTube. I don't know if I'm going to put it for YouTube. We'll see how funny it will be. Because for now they're just creeping. That's the most boring game. No, I will cast on Flow TV, so make sure to enable Flow TV, Mr. SNS, and I will be there. I will be casting. I prefer like that because, you know, I don't need to be in the lobby. I can just start the game when I want. Okay, this game excites me, but... but man, there is zero. There is zero action. This is not going for YouTube. This is like watching grass grow. Mamma mia. Like on higher MMR level, Blade Master Mirror Image player would like go to the human base, press tier 3 button, go Taurens, crazy stuff like that. But here we have AFK craft. We have an AFK craft. So guys, it's not going for YouTube, but I'm personally interested in this game because you know, Pala Rifle still can be strong. Again, I lost 150 MMR after Pala Rifle nerf, but it means that I can win maybe versus 2000 MMR orcs, but I can win versus 1900 MMR orcs. Meanwhile, both low MMR champs, fully stressed. Exactly, Mr. Kevin, that's why Warcraft 3 is amazing. When you play Warcraft 3, you rarely have time to think about, like, in real life. You feel the pressure of your opponent, you need to move your units, you get overwhelmed with the decision making, and it helps you to not think about, you know, in real life. So that's what I like. Using the very nice Polish saying, emotions like... during mushroom picking, which is funny because it does bring joy when you find a big mushroom. And yes, we are looking for a big mushroom here. Exactly, Mr. Kevlarini. We are walking in this Warcraft 3 forest, looking for a big mushrooms. By the way, I remember there was a Polish YouTuber who was going to the forest and he was looking for those like how do you say in English? Muchomor sromotnikowy. For these like red mushrooms that are like poisonous. But some of them are not poisonous super much. And if you eat them, it's like you are on drugs. And he was like constantly looking for those mushrooms. And he was making vlogs about this. So yes, let's not go there. Let's not go there. Yes, expansion, ladies and gentlemen, is operational. So yes, yeah, but it was like kind of normal mushroom, you know. It wasn't like, and in Poland, like everybody knows that this mushroom is like, you know, toxic. So like you never even think about eating this mushroom. And this guy was like eating this on videos. So he made a lot of noise, and he's still alive and well, I think. So shout out to him. This is not nutrition advice, exactly. This is a Warcraft 3 advice. Never make Mords versus Orc. Mords are good versus unarmored units. Do you see any armored units? It's not. There is zero shamans. There is no Kodo beasts. The Mords are not great. I know that Mords, they have the same upgrades as rifles, right? So you have 2-1, 2-1 upgrades. But ladies and gentlemen, yes, this game is not going for YouTube. I'm talking about eating mushrooms, so let's not go there. Ladies and gentlemen, don't do it. I never ate a mushroom in my life like that. Item is on the ground, is a good item, by the way, and is Pala Rifle going to just die immediately? We'll see about that. Supply favors Pala Rifle player, because Pala Rifle player is spamming tier 2 units, ladies and gentlemen. And we have one Kodo Beast actually, and Bloodmage just died. Yes, they nerfed cooldown on Holy Light. Instead of 5 seconds, it's 5.5 seconds as well. And items. This is a very low MMR game, Mr. Peter, please. I mean, you know, there is some probably A moves in this fight. Okay. Probably some A moves here. Okay, Ancient Django. Orc got the Ancient Django. Orc has an expansion. This is the typical life in Pala Rifle Day. It's a typical life of... this typical day in Pala Rifle life. You get nerfed to the ground, nobody even talking about you. Undeads are mourning. How do you say when you are very sad about something? Undeads are like... are very sad about GHOUL nerf, which is one GHOUL nerf, and Pala Rifle is just playing on the lowest MMR possible on Warcraft 3 Champions. Okay, but Blood Mage is slowly coming back, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you, Mr. Wozzy Gaunet, thank you. Okay, and yes, Org is Richie Rich, Mr. Mike, yes, he's at tier 3, he's why he did not upgrade Berserkers, he doesn't know! So when you are tier 3, you can upgrade Berserkers, Trollhead Hunters into Berserkers. Okay, so what happens when Pala Rifle got nerfed? Like, and you are very sad about this. Which word describes it? Okay. This is actually the highest MMR Pala Rifle. Yes, this is the highest and the lowest. Okay, Mr. Orc is not going for critical upgrades. Okay. The enemy will not know you have tier 3 if you don't make visible tier 3 upgrades. This is true, so there is no orb of lightning, so this is a tier 3 item, we don't have it. There is no third hero, we don't have it. Kodo Aura is not upgraded because it's +2, not +4. When you have upgraded Kodo Aura, it says +4 on the Kodo. So ladies and gentlemen, everything is hidden. He's hiding his tier 3. Why? I don't know. Ladies and gentlemen, you can't hide your expo from the Mortar teams, and they have nice upgrades. Is there TP on the Orc? Yes, there is a TP. I would recommend to teleport. And ladies and gentlemen, my money is on the Orc, but maybe I'm biased as one of the Pala Rifle survivors. Expansion was left alive at 68 supply, and now Mr. Pala Rifle player is doing what Pala Rifle player can do. Go away and scream like, ah! Go away and scream. If this army composition is looking rather tough, ladies and gentlemen, let me tell you that. Let me tell you that. Hello to the YouTube chat, hello to the Twitch chat. My name is SaulApe and I'm an ape. Let's go. Are we speeding this up? Mr. Mike has 2000 gold. He forgot 3 units. Okay, he can buy all of the items that he wants. I would recommend buying a third hero only to like use the items. To like keep the items. By the way, Pit Lord could be good here. Of course, there are better solutions like Tauren Chief and Fire Lord, but Pit Lord is not that bad in this situation. I mean, Paladin can Holy Light him, but Hall of Terror is amazing if there is no Dispel to lower the damage output. When the game goes as long, I like the tier 3 button, but the question is if Mr. Pala Rifle player will know how to use the tier 3 button, and we have an expansion attempt. Okay, so far those peasants, they need to read the blueprints of Town Hall, and after reading them, they will start constructing. There's a lot of bureaucracy in Pala Rifle universe, ladies and gentlemen. Kappa, and Org is staying AFK with 1600 gold. Okay, he's moving now. We have 2 AFK priests. Why? Why we have 2 AFK priests? Why? I don't understand. It's a 400 MMR game, Saul. Okay, there's nothing to understand here. He had a wrong Riley point. Ooh, the laming instincts. Org is like, bro, you wanted to kill my Great Hall? I will show you how do you attack economy. I will show you how to attack the economy, you nasty Pala Rifle abuser. Blizzard made a beautiful decision about removing you from the game while you are still playing Pali Rifle. is a forbidden strategy. And Orc teleports out to see another day. 67 supply for Mr. Mike with 2,400 gold. That's his biggest advantage. But speaking of the gold, ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Sebastian, he's getting more and more lumber as well. When baby orc players are born, they automatically navigate to an... Exactly, Mr. Freedom. This is their instinct. Exactly. Okay, and are we fighting now? I think he has a formation on because he moves as fast as a Kodo Beast or as slow as a Kodo Beast. Ladies and gentlemen, oh, look at this. Blade Master is going brr. Hex, but there is a Banish used. And man, those morts are connecting to the Kodo Beast a little bit. Let's use mana very efficiently, but Blade Master is going brr, ladies and gentlemen. He's on level 5. The rifle player has like no tool to like deal with him. Supply favors the Orc, and of course Orc is rich, so even if this fight goes like so-so for the Orc, he can just remake. And Palarifle needs to do the Palarifle magic. So the beasts are trying to devour rifles. Speaking of the rifles, there is not that many of them left, and even though expansion and tier 3 finish for the Palarifle player has no HP on his Paladin, there is no TP, Paladin goes down, and with the Paladin dead, how you can even play Palarifle? Mr. Orc with Blade Master Mirror Image had no mercy for the Palarifle player, and Orc won with 3,000 gold advantage. No hotkey was hurt in making this field. Well, they are probably talking about balance now. I think Palarifle player is like telling the Orc that, man, let me tell you one thing, Mr. Orc. It was a very nice balanced game, and I can't wait for Undeads to join us at 400 MMR. Do you think that Undead are coming? And Mr. Palarifle player didn't hide the buildings, he just says GG, and he disappears. Ladies and gentlemen, let me check if Mr. SNS is playing in the Fountain of Manor League. Mr. SNS is a Undead player, and I don't see him yet. Let me check my Discord Monka S. Let me check my Discord. Okay. SNS. SNS. Okay. Okay, I'm in the contact with the player. I have 40 minutes more. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Teko and Node Milk today is playing versus Ruin and Rough Gear. Okay. And ladies and gentlemen, what's now? What's now? What's now? Okay. Speaking about high MMR games that I'm not going to watch, I'm waiting for Mr. SNS response. Mr. Hitman played versus Kraft, but this is this 4-minute game. And yes, let's wait a little bit for the response. Let's wait a little bit. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Let's go. Let's go, ladies and gentlemen. My name is SaulApe and I'm an ape. Who is Mr. Snack? I have no idea. Okay. In this moment, if I don't know what to do, I'm going to start my music and I'm going... It wasn't on Flow TV. I mean, I don't see it on Flow TV. Okay, I can join. Again, for the future, Mr. SNS, I prefer Flow TV games. Okay. But it's okay, I can be in the lobby. I can be in the lobby. Yes, it's enabled. I don't know, that's weird that it didn't show. Okay, perfect, perfect. GG's. Okay, I'm a caster. Okay, hello, Mr. Wondo. PSJ Wondo, nice to see you. Okay, okay, ladies and gentlemen. So, yes, let's... we don't know the score. Okay, score. We don't know the score. By the way, do you see this my bronze star? I'm bronze supporter. So, ladies and gentlemen, if you don't know, Warcraft Champions, do I have a link maybe? Okay, this is a patch notes. Okay. Ready. So 1-0 for Mr. SNS. You can. It's an undead mirror. Okay, so you can become a Patreon, right, of Warcraft 3 Champions, and if you combine your account, if you connect your account to the website, you have this emote. And I'm the bronze supporter, which means that I pay like $2, I think. Sorry, Warcraft 3 Champions, I should pay more. But yes, it's cool that you have this combined. And if somebody wants to become a Warcraft 3 Champions Patreon, the link is in the chat. Highly recommend. Look at this. I'm a bronze tier supporter, but for 1 month I was Grandmaster supporter. So you can read about this in the link. Ladies and gentlemen, it's getting late. But this is not a problem. Passion for Warcraft 3 is present. And I don't know, let me post on Fountain of Manor League maybe that we are casting this. Okay. Which? Okay, SaulApeMan, that's me. Okay. Good luck, have fun. Good luck, have fun. Undead Mirror. What do you play in Undead Mirror these days, ladies and gentlemen? On pro level, you play Lich versus Lich. On semi-pro level, you can play whatever you want. Tetfins is not that terrible, especially when GHOUL when nerfed. So actually, Undead Mirror is going to get better, right? And Undeads in the Twitch chat, Senor Speclido or Mr. Vers, or some other Undeads. So Tetfins will come back to the Undead Mirror, and people used to like to play Tetfins. And I need to turn off the music. Okay. SaulApeMan brain is a little bit slower at this hour, but it's fine. We are not mumbling that much. Hello, Mr. City Go. Go, is it Brazil? Yeah, Brazil. Go, Brazil. Obrigado. Okay, so on the top right, playing as a blue undead, that Mr. PSJ Wondo, and he's playing Criplord Fiends. That's a strategy I like to play, and this is, of course, shout out to NERF Drakkar for proving that this strategy can work, and his opponent on the bottom left, representing United States of America, that's Mr. SNS. And he's opening with a crazy Pit Lord. Crazy Pit Lord. Okay. So, Dreadlord means expansion. Criplord Fiends. What is this? He's harassing with Criplord? I was like, I thought it's slow Criplord, but it's fast Criplord.
A player's forces
What is he doing? Okay, Mr. One, you need to prove it that it's a good idea. It's Tetfins with Criplord. So he will have, it's like playing Farseer Harass. It's Farseer Fastek. His only unit is like this, those Beetles. And this Criplord, mamma mia. Mamma mia, ladies and gentlemen. Look how fast this tech timing is. In the meantime, Mr. SNS is creeping very well. The GHOUL is sleeping because of the sleep technology. There is Ritual Dagger. And yes, this is not Farseer wolves, this is Criplord wolves. And man, he has 6 Beetles. He accumulates 6 Beetles, lol. And it took him like forever. Look, Undead is on tier, Mr. SNS is on tier 2 with an item, and it's going to be... What is this? Why he's waiting for the skeleton? Okay, ladies and gentlemen, this is I never saw this in my life. Mass summon harassment, like the earliest possible. I mean, almost. Okay, this is scary, but Undead is back. Undead is back home. Okay, so I don't know why Criplord is like away. Criplord should be there. Maybe he's afraid of Dreadlord. Criplord should be like harassing the expo or something. And man, all of those summons that are connecting. Look at this, Mr. SNS acolytes are. They need to start dancing. And Mr. 932X, my reaction is exactly the same. Exactly the same, ladies and gentlemen. Exactly the same. Okay, okay. Let's go. Let's go, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go. Well, Mr. Vark, this is a rare undead mirror in Fountain of Manor League, and the way of playing undead mirror by Mr. Wondo is crazy. I never saw something like that in my life. But even though the harassment was okay, remember that Mr. SNS has an operational expansion, and there is like pretty low chance for Mr. Wondo to kill it. He got some experience, but it's not that much. He needs hero levels. Today I have played Dreadlord versus Criplord against Decep 2. Okay, nice. Creative undead mirrors, that's what we want to see. By the way, Mr. Vark, what do you think about Tedfins? I think Tedfins are back, right? The ghouls are nerfed. And even though the piercing damage versus heavy armor was nerfed, I think Tedfins in undead mirror, they can come back. So maybe undeads are sad about the ghoul change, but it can make undead mirror even more exotic. I mean, I'm just saying like on pro level, you know, like 1-0, like Tedfins. Happy used to play Tedfins. Okay, we have spiked carapace, no impale. There is no impale on Mr. Wondo. Yeah, you play your Dreadlord, sir. I'm not here to judge you. Do as you wish. When Happy plays a strat, does it get renamed? No, Mr. Wichita Wonder. There is not that many creative names in the Warcraft universe. I wanted to name one way of playing Pala Rifle as SaulApeMan maneuver, but nobody uses it. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we have here two Necromancers. What? Mr. Wondo is not Wondo the Impaler exactly. He's Wondo the Spiked Carapacer. He wants to do tier 2 all-in versus Mr. SNS that is pumping units, I hope. Yes, he has 300 gold. He's making a graveyard before taking because he had to like remake some acolytes. He's going to be probably level 3 Criplord into like bigger beetles into push. But it's a full mana level 3 Dreadlord as well with Staff of Telly. There is very little scouting from Mr. SNS, that's an issue. Necro very strong. I mean, I remember what Mr. Kaz used to do. Like, Kaz would have a proxy necropolis here and he would like TP with mass skeletons that he made from a graveyard or something. So Mr. Kaz, the king of cheese. And he used to do it on like 2k MMR, Mr. Vark. Oh, Carrion Swarm connects, but remember that on undeads they have a lot of regens, so you need to like finish those necromancers because look at Blight and Obsidian Statue. This one Carrion Swarm didn't like seal the deal. At least Mr. SNS knows. And what is he going to do about this? He's playing triple crypt. Is it going to be mass gargoyles? He's maybe playing mass gargoyles or mass fiends. Definitely he knows that he can't go into tier 3 technologies. And yes, Mr. Wondo is cooking. Look at this huge army. Dreadlord is hanging around. Remember, mid wagons were buffed a little bit. They can attack, they can move faster. Okay. And we are going to go for the base race maybe. Let's see about that. Well, Mr. Vark, I used to play in like in winter 2004, winter 2003, you know, like on the like when, how do you say in English, na przełomie tego roku. So between year 2023 and 2024, I played versus Kaz in like a Fountain of Manor League. And he was like abusing anti-Pala Rifle strategies. I felt like a prey. I felt like a prey, man. Hey Saul, can you recommend good code for Warcraft 3? Mr. Greeny? Depends on your budget. I think that pro players like Starbuck and Mr. Todd, they have like $50, $40 per hour, maybe less, maybe more, something like that. By the way, 1 second, Mr. SNS. And yes, that's what I know. That's what I know. But I recommend in Warcraft 3 you need to learn yourself a lot, you know. So you can join Gym Discord to ask questions on race specific channel. Am I doing coaching? I'm not really doing coaching, you know. Why? Because like I just don't have time basically. And if you offer me $50 per hour, there is no problem. But you know you can get Starbucks for this price, you know. I would just prefer to spend this time on making like universal guides. Ladies and gentlemen, more intuition. Yes, there is a lot of players they help for free, so go to the streamers, ask the questions in the Twitch chat. Of course, not like all the time because they may get angry. But I mean, not angry, but yes, I recommend Gym Discord definitely. And learning from replays. On Warcraft Champions we have a lot of replays. But ladies and gentlemen, I digress. We have a huge timing from Mr. Wando. And what is happening now? We have, ladies and gentlemen, the big push. There is an operational expansion, right, by the Undead. We have mining base for Mr. Wando. For some reason he has 1 acolyte missing. Supply favors the blue undead, but remember, there are limits to it. If Mr. SNS can kill all of the fiends, then will be no anti-air. Is there dust? There is no dust. Carrion Swarm connects. And man, this is the most important fight ever. Can we remove the fiend somehow? Dust of appearance used. There is 1 burrowed fiend in Mr. SNS range. He's not mining from his 2 bases, but he has access to the mana potion. And ladies and gentlemen, all of the fiends are dead, so the gargoyles, of course, they can be slowed down by the Naga. But let me tell you, killing Mid-Wagon will probably grant level 5 to Mr. SNS, and Mr. SNS is holding. And you know what? Okay, almost level 5, he needs a little bit more. But Carrion level 5 is crazy. Carrion level 5 is crazy. One more Acolyte. Level 5 Crippler, not that important. He plays Spike Carapace, and Dreadnought is level 5, man. Is there shop at the Expo? Yes, there is shop at the Expo, man. Unironically, I think Mr. SNS can win with mana potions. He can win with mana potions. Okay, we need to start repairing Mr. SNS now. He has 24 lumber, by the way. Okay, we need to start repairing, sir. Okay, going for the Naga is a good idea. Carrion Swarm. Oh, Hadouken, ladies and gentlemen. Hadouken. Beautiful. Yes, he has a lot of acolytes.
A player's forces are under attack.
A lot of acolytes, that's for sure. Naga is dead. Remember, the blue undead is not going tier 3, he's not expanding himself, he needs to finish this game in this push. Let me tell you, you don't want to see what level 6 Dreadlord can do. And we have fiends, we have probably more mana potions, and I'll make another shop. He's making another shop. There is no mid-wagon, and without mid-wagon the damage output is super small. If there Dust of Appearance, yes, there is Dust of Appearance. I think this is a breakthrough moment. Mr. SNS cool as cucumber, very nice push by Mr. Wando, but this is beautiful. This is beautiful, basically. How Mr. SNS is holding with Dreadnought and with the potions. I'm very impressed. I love the Nerubian Tower, by the way, by Mr. Wand. I mean, the game is still open, but supply is getting even, and it's a very bad sign. Okay, Obsidian statue is dead. Mr. SNS is looking for the good. I mean, there is not that many units actually to Hadouken. Because there is no density for blue player. Carrion Swarm connects. There is no tier 3, no nothing, man. Naga is coming back slowly. There is Unholy Frenzy Crippler with Spike Carapace level 2, which is like super exotic. And Mr. Wando, you are my favorite, like 1600 MMR undead. It's very cool to see. I never seen somebody playing like that, so keep up. But shout out again from Mr. SNS for holding this. I mean, and is he holding? If the Hold of the Dead goes down, there will be no mana potions, right? And without mana potions, Dreadnought will have an issue. But yes, Mr. SNS economy is looking better and better. He's getting more and more gold. Naga with Unholy Frenzy is crazy. We have another tower, so we can go for the Spirit Tower now, right? We have a lot of lumber. And yes, I mean, Mr. SNS has a lot of. Wait a moment! Again, this main, you need to repair. You need to repair. He doesn't see. There will be no mana potions. No. I want to go to sleep. There will be one more game. No. Okay, level 6. Maybe level 6 can help us. By the way, he lost the experience bonus, right? Because there is no tier 2. But he has a big army. He has actually supply lead. I mean, it's still looking... But man, he lost the mana potions. When this Dreadnought goes empty, there will be no more mana potions. Imagine if he gets level 6 and there is no mana to use the ultimate. Feels bad, man. Feels bad, man. Okay. Ooh, oh, Midwagon has fallen and one Fiend also got picked up, man. Okay, Dreadnought is going brr. Dreadnought is one more kill and he has level 6. Okay, okay, I think we are going to bed, guys. Level 6, ooh. Let me tell you, if you thought that was bad, look at the ultimate. Super nice hold by Mr. SNS. Very nicely constructed timing by Mr. Wondo. Crazy strategy almost worked. Crazy strategy almost worked. Guys, remember, the new patch is live. Remember that Warcraft 3 is amazing. Remember that I will be back tomorrow. It was live, yes, custom game. 2-0 for Mr. SNS, but congratulations for the opponent for creative strategy. And of course, Mr. SNS had creative strategy as well. And yes, is this patch that... yeah, GG, nice game, nice game. It was about the ghouls, ladies and gentlemen, in this patch. And this Dark Ranger stuff is not that important. And we need to monitor the high MMR undeads. What did they... do to undead? I mean, if you play undead mirror, doesn't matter. Doesn't matter, ladies and gentlemen. Why those games are not showing? They're not showing? Didn't show on Flow TV? SNS. Weird. For some reason, didn't show on Flow TV. Okay, weird. Doesn't matter. Okay, as you can see at this unholy hour, nobody from super high MMR undead is playing. Hitman versus Krav was 4 minutes. So guys, I'm going to bed. Warcraft 3 is amazing. I hope that you are enjoying Warcraft 3. I'm sending you to Mr. Todd for even more amazing Warcraft 3 action. And I see that Mr. Todd is playing his beloved 4v4 with Human. So the best Todd ever. Thank you very much, guys. If somebody is watching and not following the channel, please consider following. And shout out for Mr. Aru Chromu for a tier 3 sub. Tier 3 sub. We have 3 tier 3 subs. Thank you very much for that, Mr. Arochromu. Yes, Grabby has 6, Mr. Vark. Thank you, Mr. Wozy Gaunet. And yes, rating you to Mr. Todd. Shout out to the YouTube chat. Shout out to the Twitch chat. And I will be back tomorrow. We'll see when. Okay. Yes, hello, Mr. Perfect. Bye and bye-bye. Bye-bye. Say hello to Mr. Todd. Yo!